Yeah, regularly.
So we are going to try
cool.
a little bit of a different
So I've got
commentating
3
style
units
this
of
week.
breaches led by the Fireblade.
Yep.
I've got
I'm going to be on
3
mic the
Tetras.
entire time.
Yep.
And also
I've got
welcome into everyone.
2 squads of Pathfinders.
Let's swap over. The camera froze. Let me just quickly reset this
1
chat.
big squad of Crisis that all have cyclics.
Yep.
I've got 1 squad of 3 Crisis.
Oh no, they're just off to the side.
So
we have got a great game in store for you, ladies and gentlemen.
All of my Crisis have shield generators.
It's going to be really, really solid this weekend.
We
have got Ben Coubrough and Jarrad Healy on stream. This is a Tau Empire versus Chaos Space Marines game.
I can basically always be trying to shoot so I can then fire and fade.
All right, so going to be super keen to see this. I'm going to get this updated for you guys as well. The mission as well, I've got it written down. I'll pull it out for you so you guys can see. But let's quickly swap everything over, get things set up as well. But welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are having a great weekend so far too. I'm just able to get my keyboard to work, for crying out loud. No, I know what's going on here.
Yep. A sorcerer in Terminator armor.
So, I'm really excited. This is a relatively interesting round 1.
What mark are the Terminators?
Nurgle.
Yep.
And so it gives me the ability to either put the sorcerer or Abaddon with them.
You've got Abaddon as well?
Yeah,
cool.
So I can, like, if I want to change that at all. Like,
in other words, he's just a pretty decent lone op by himself.
Yeah, like he can just like deep strike in when he wants to and just...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get swapped over to the wargaming scene so we can get everything going for you guys.
Cool. And you've got 1 squad of cultists?
Yeah, 1 of cultists.
Now, I just need to make sure I get...
And then a cursed cultist with Dark Commune.
Yep.
Names spelt correctly in here for you all, ladies and gentlemen.
Just 1 unit?
Yep. Just 1 unit.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
Go find some glow if that's all right.
I'm just going to get factions set up on here for the players. So.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. Any of you have super glue by any chance? That's all good. I'm just going to ask him. You guys wouldn't have super glue by any chance,
That
would you?
is not correct. Because he's got CSM and I believe Ben has got Tau Empire. So it could be really interesting throughout the game to see how this actually pans out as well.
Chance, do you guys?
So I can actually help out here because I've got my repair kit as well.
It's just the commander broke at the ankles.
But we'll get to that in a second. So I'll run through each player's lists. Only Squigs Flash Knob, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate the support, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got any Twitch subs that you have available, whether it's a Prime or a Twitch token or anything, and you want to support us financially, it really does help. It allows us to get a lot more Australian tournaments, and I really appreciate that from Only Squigs there. So make sure you share this with your friends, follow the channel, all the fun stuff. Get it all across socials because I want to see as much coverage for Uprising this weekend. We've got the gentlemen both on screen. So whilst I am looking at these guys, we're going to run through Jarrad's list really quickly. So what Jarrad is running, he's running Chaos Space Marines. We have got Abaddon the Despoiler as in there as his Warlord, a Chaos Lord with Demon Hammer, Plasma Pistol, Mark of the Undivided, a Dark Commune with the Mark of Nurgle, Sorcerer in Terminator Armor with Chaos Familiar, Combi Bolter, and Mark of Nurgle as well. Unit of 10 Cultists with a Flamer and Heavy Stubber. A unit of 16 Accursed Cultists, of course, with the Mutant and 10 Mutants, 6 Torments. A brick of 10 Chaos Terminators with Mark of Nurgle. 7 Accursed Weapons with Combi Bolters. And some combi weapons in there as well as combi bolters. So 4 combi weapons, 3 combi bolters, a chain fist and combi bolter, then 2 accursed weapons and Reaper autocannons. We've then got a unit of Chosen. 10-man unit, 2 with bolt guns, 4 with combi weapons, 2 with paired accursed weapons and plasma pistols, and 2 with power fists and plasma pistols as well. A unit of 2 obliterators with Mark of Nurgle, a unit of 3 Chaos Bikers, with Mark of Zinch and a Chaos Icon with an Accursed Weapon of the Champion and 2 Melter Guns. Then we have got a Nurgle Predator. So Mark of Nurgle Predator Annihilator with Combi Bolter and Havoc Launcher with double Las Cannon in addition there as well. A Venom Crawler with Mark of Nurgle. Chaos Rhino with Combi Bolter, Havoc Launcher, Mark of Nurgle, and then 3 Nurglings. So some nice screening pieces in this list. As you can see, in a lot of transports as well.
The objective doesn't come inside the wall.
So
because it doesn't on that side either.
then to look at Ben's list. Now, I am going to get these up on in our Discord, or if you do have a BCP sub, feel free to type !lists in chat, and you'll be able to get the link to the Uprising event, and that should be where the roster is. You can get the players' lists and such as well. Also, I will get the mission up for this one, which is Supply Drop, if you didn't catch that earlier. So we're going to run through Ben's tower list. He is running Anvar as the Warlord. He's got 3 Cadre Fireblanes with double gun drones, a Commander in a Cold Star battlesuit with quad Cyclic Iron Blasters, Exemplar of the Carrion enhancement, and 2 shield drones. We've then got 3 units of 10 Breaches in there with Guardian Drone and Marker Drone on the Shasui. We've got a unit of 10 Kroot Carnivores, a unit of 10 Pathfinders with a Gun Drone, Marker Drone, with a semi-automatic grenade launcher in there and a recon drone on the Shasui. Then 3 rail rifles as well. Make that 2 of those units, which is going to be really solid. Now, I might be just facing some interference on my headphones, I believe. Yes, I was. Okay, then we have got a unit of 2 broadsides with double missile drones on each, heavy rail rifle, seeker missiles, and twin plasma on there. Then a unit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crisis suits with 3 cyclic ion blasters each. However, the Shaz Frey has got the airburst fragmentation projector instead of one of those ion blasters. All have got 2 shield drones. All of them have got shield generators.
Blue tech him. If it doesn't
So
work
plenty
out,
going on.
do you mind if I'm
Authorial,
just playing
welcome
with the
in.
ankle base?
Yeah, it was just in my head, just hearing the players as well.
All of my
So I'm not sure how that
sequences
was coming
do-
through
I
to you
didn't put my
guys.
sequences
Might have
on,
been
so when I
fine for the
shoot
players,
one-shot
but for me
weapons,
it
I'll just
wasn't.
flick
So
them
I
off.
just want to fix that up.
Um,
Then we've got 1, 2, 3 units of Tetris.
Otherwise, obviously, give out like 40 points
And
to bring
then
it down.
3 Devilfish with 2 Seeker Missiles and twin Pulse Carbines. So, really interesting here. I believe the players are picking
Yeah, they're
secondaries
2
right
points,
now.
2 points, 2. It's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
9. There's
So,
like,
from
there's
memory,
12 battle suits that give up 2 points each.
if
So
we
that's
just
24.
go
Then
to
2, 4, 6, 18, 12 again, and then 3
this
different
view
fish,
for you all, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'll just go tactical.
Yeah, cool. I'll be doing tactical as well.
Yep.
We've got the Search and Destroy deployment for this one, and I will get the gentleman to mark which check are which as well. Both players going for tactical objectives here.
The chapter calls and we answer.
Which is going to be really good. Sanoki, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Great to have you joining us. So, let's get a poll going in chat to see.
Calls and we answer.
Bryce, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that as well, my friends. I will drop that down a little bit because that's a bit loud for where I want it right now. We will get a prediction going in chat for who's going to win this round. Is it going to be Ben with Tau,
Defender? Yeah, so we're both going tactical.
or is it going to be Jarrad with
Roll with
CSM?
defender, then
You can use your channel points for
reserves
those
and
for this, ladies and
transports.
gentlemen. So,
Cool. Would you like to tackle or defender?
Yeah, I'll go this side. That's fine.
So you'll be defender.
Yep.
Okay, so you get first drop.
Yep.
alrighty, so we're starting to get into some deployments right now, ladies and gentlemen. So whilst we are doing so, I'm actually going to run through the army rules for each faction, just so you guys know what the go is when they are doing certain things during the game, as we have already run through their army list. So I'm just pulling up their indexes now on Warcom. And just an interesting note here. I'm going to pull up CSM into Tau on the win rates for you all, so you're able to actually see how they actually go into each other, how CSM goes into Tau and vice versa. So just having a look here, the players are just measuring. The overlay's a little bit off. I do apologize. So CSM into Tau Empire. This is going to be really interesting. It is a 48% win rate. CSM have got 48%, so it means 48% of the time CSM win against Tau Empire, and 52% of the time Tau Empire win against CSM. So this is why I liked this matchup. This is why I wanted to pick it as well, just so I'm going to be able to, have a really close, tight game round one, so that no matter what's going on, it's going to be actually really, really solid to see what is happening on the tabletop. And thank you for everyone who is using their channel points to vote in the prediction as well. Great to have that going for you guys as well.
Chosen in the Chaos Lord.
So,
Yep.
for what we have got in terms of the Tau Empire rule, obviously you've got for the greater good, which is where you can use an observer unit to improve, so you've got an observer and a spotter. You can use a spotter unit to improve the shooting of an observed unit in there as well, which gets +1 to their ballista skill. And if they've got the marker-like keyword for the unit, it also ignores cover. And each time, if they split fire or they shoot the target they're not guided against, they get -1 to hit as well, is important. Now, there is a Kauyon. Their detachment is they get sustained hits 1, and whilst you are guided, you get sustained hits 2. So that's really important. That's from Battle Round 3 onwards. And then for the Exemplar of the Kauyon enhancement, we have got the bearer, whilst they're in a unit, the unit counts, takes the Kauyon ability, is in effect from Battle Round 2 onwards. So really important to note that there. So for the Commander's unit, who has got that upgrade, means that they're going to be doing, the sustained hits 1 from Battle Round 2, sustained hits 2 when they're guided, which more than likely being the Crisis Brick is going to happen as well. Then we come to CSM, so of course you can do your Dark Pacts for either lethal hits or sustained hits. Obviously, if you've got certain marks, you can only join other certain marks. So I believe both Korn and Nurgle are in the fight phase. Actually, no, it's Korn and Slanesh are fight phase. Korn is lethal hits in the fight phase. Slanesh is sustained hits in the fight phase. And when you're Dark Pacting, it's on a 5+ critical hit. Zinch and Nurgle are both in the shooting phase. Zinch is lethal hits, and Nurgle is sustained hits 1 and critical hits on a 5+ when you Dark Pact with that as well. And now, I will just have a look at Ben's list. He actually has not got any enhancement, which I find really, really interesting. Sorry, not Ben, Jarrad's list. He has not got any...
So if you have
any enhancements as well. Angel, yes, we are live from Uprising Adelaide, which is the South Pacific ITC Championships, and the overlay is actually the deployment zone for both players for the mission, which is there as well. Now, if you are not familiar with supply drop, the way that this one works is that you start off with all 3 objectives in the middle, and then you pick one up during Battle Round 3, and then Battle Round 4 you pick up another one. So there's only one left in the midfield as well, and they have varying points. I'll get my cards out in a minute so I can walk you through what those points are as well. But we're going to turn directly over to the players. I'm going to mute up for a second so I can get some stuff sorted, and I will be back with you in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are going to enjoy this coverage. Really appreciate everyone joining us this weekend. Please, if you can, like, share, go on our socials, like the posts, share this around to your wargaming groups so they can catch the South Pacific ITC Championship coverage as well from us here at the Australia's Tabletop Wargaming Network. It's going to be a really great weekend of 40K. Any subscriptions as well, really appreciate that. Whether it's a Prime sub or if it is, paid, really appreciate that as well. But we'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're going to infiltrate these 2 over here.
Yep. Do you know if that's meant to be played as that part of that building? So is that like the obscuring part of this, or is...
I do not believe so. There's no base on it, so I believe it's just a 3-inch wall there beneath 2 inches there, so you can drive a rhino through here, because your rhinos are pretty skinny. I think it's easier to just play it as it is.
Yep.
So yeah. So touching onto it, you're. Fuck, we probably should get that ruled then, eh? Because if it's not obscuring with the footprints, then that's not a safe place to be.
Yeah.
I'll deploy some other stuff, and I'll just go see if I can find a red shirt.
Okay.
Sorry, Napier, for the table, there's like a 3-inch tall wall, but it doesn't have a footprint, so is that obscuring behind the wall? We're just on the stream table thing.
Yeah, so consider this.
Yeah, this one specifically.
Consider this,
Yep.
the same as if it had a piece of acrylic there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we just don't have a piece of acrylic on the
You don't have a 3 by 2 inch diagonal acrylic? What the hell?
Just consider that, yeah, the acrylic footprint of it.
Okay.
All right. Sweet, thank you for that. All right, so if that is so ruin there, but it's beneath 2 inches.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so just an update. There is no mission rule for this one. It is chilling rain, but to walk you through what supply drop is that at the start of the battle, players randomly select 2 different objective markers in no man's land. The first selected is the Alpha objective, the second is the Omega. Start of the 4th battle round, the Alpha objective is picked up from the table, and the start of the 5th battle round, all objective markers in no man's land apart from the Omega objective are removed. So during the 2nd and 3rd turn, each objective is worth 5 points. During battle round 4, each objective left in the center is worth 8 points, and during the 5th battle round, the remaining objective in the center is worth 15 points. So it's going to be really crucial for both players to get on objectives turn 1 and score 15 points, because it only scores for no man's land. So your home objective means diddly squat in this mission, which is going to be really interesting to see from here. So if we jump over to the top down, did not mean to hit that. We're already on that screen. I'm just needing to go here. So as you can see, likely you're fighting over each of these objectives, and one of them is removed at turn 4, another one's removed at turn 5. So it's going to be really interesting to see how players actually navigate that. Welcome in, Rajan. Great to see you, my friend. So yeah, so Proliterate, I do agree. Maybe the CSM probably should have gone fixed. Bring it down would be good, but I think Engage quite possibly would have been the second choice there.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes, but remember, get your votes in on the prediction, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be really, really good. We do have the timer down in the bottom right-hand corner as well. So as you can see, we've got some drones that are going down for Ben so far as well. If you have a look on the left-hand side here for Jarrad, you can see he's got his bikes there, I believe. He's just setting up the Terminators with a baton down here. And then you've also got, I believe, the possessed cult. No, the regular cultists down the bottom there as well. So going to be really, really intriguing. So I will be getting the list up in our Discord in just a little bit. As well. I know the cameras are flickering, chat. We do have a lot of cameras today that we are utilizing, so even if I show you what both players are doing, a little bit of inception. This is one of the new views that I've got for this weekend, so you can kind of see what's going on in each deployment zone from each player. So you can even see where Ben has actually already started to deploy his crisis suits down the bottom there as well. And I'm just going to double check because I believe those drones are what he is using. Yeah, so those drones that Ben has just walked behind, if I swap over views here. So the drones that are here, here, and here are the Tetras for his army. So that's something that's really important. Now, when you're looking at this view, you can really see that Jarrad has put the Terminators on the line, turn 1. They're ready to go. They're going to be getting hard and fast up into the middle, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Over here.
Thanks, Rajan. Really appreciate it. Hopefully this new method that I'm trying out this weekend with a bit more commentary from myself over the top of the player audio doesn't get too muffled, that I'm a bit clearer than they are as well. So as you can see, we are now getting the Accursed Occultist being put down this flank, which is a massive unit because the Dark Commune goes in there as well. It's a 21 model unit, which is absolutely ridiculous. It can bring models back and such too. So a lot, it's a meta choice at the moment. So it's going to be really interesting how Ben can deal with that.
So
I've got to stop yelling because I feel like I'll lose my voice by day 3. I've got to just talk in a normal voice. I feel like I yell too much when I commentate. So I'm going to try that a bit. Proliferate, I think this mission is also good for Tau. I think Crisis will get in within 12 and blow up those terms. Yeah, they can. I'm not 100% sure what strat support the Terminators have out of CSM, but I can have a look to see if there's anything that's kind of important there. So, because the important thing to note is that in Jarrad's list, the Terminators are undivided. No, Terminators are Marco Nurgle, so that's really important. So they can't be shot outside of 13 with the Dark Obscuration because they're Mark of Nurgle. And they also have stealth, so if you're within 12, it's -1 to hit, which is really important. So that Nurgle strat is going to really come into play here for this mission. For that Chaos Space Marine player, it is 1 CP, and it is whenever your opponent targets you with shooting. So it's going to be really intriguing, this one, chat, to see how things are going. As you can see, both players setting up on the line there as well. Ben, I believe, using his Brute
over there
to actually screen out the first turn charge ability from the
unit of 5 unit of 10. 10 man, cool.
Unit of Terminators. We do also then have Chosen the Rhino just sitting right back here as well, which is behind. You can see a little bit of it just here. Yep, Kroot do scout forward as well. So it means that it will kind of cover off this middle zone for him, which will be great. So yeah, so it's... What else is there? You can see the Predator just behind this light. I do apologize about that, but you can see it just down here, getting a really nice fire lane that he's able to kind of control once he moves a bit this way. He's able to control this fire lane down here. And as we can see, we've got a couple of the Devilfish going down already. I dare say we may see a third one going down shortly.
So again, it's just the,
and then you've got Anvar down the back here. Using that, and we'll swap over here. He's actually using them to screen, so there's nothing that can come in this backfield, which is a really smart play. I really like that play in terms of his deployment, so really interesting to see how that will impact the game as well. So I'm really excited, ladies and gentlemen, for this one.
Corner. Yep. We got big crisis brick.
So with this mission, it's kind of, you've got to get onto the objective, and we can already see that Ben's already got an infiltrators unit on this objective down here. And then you've also got the Nurglings up the top here. So both players are already in the midfield, and they're already controlling the objective tempo. So turn 1 is going to be huge for both players. Now, the interesting thing is going to be is where the Alpha objective is and where the Omega objective is. Because so if the Omega objective's here, then Jarrad just pushes the Accursed Cultist onto it. Easy. If it's down here, then the only thing that really threatens it is the Chaos Terminators or the Chosen. However, if it's the middle one, then it's fair game for everybody, right? So, I 100% agree, bro, Literate. I 100% agree that you want to go second. Rajan, you got to add an S on the end of that, brother, to get lists for it in chat. So, what are we thinking? I see a lot of points going in chat
So to get
for
within
people who have
12
voted. We've
inches of
got
your
a lot
Terminator,
of
it's gonna be
favorite
30
points
inches
on
away from
CSM
the
over the
edge.
Tau here. This could be really
Yeah,
interesting.
so yeah,
CSM are one of the highest,
So what is
higher
it's not unit, it's per
numbered
Yeah,
players in the minute.
So this back guy
Nah.
is wholly within 30.
Or,
so the
okay,
rest of the
Josh.
unit is
Alrighty.
within
And we got
30.
Dale's just
In
popped
fact,
in
he
view.
doesn't have to be wholly within. He just needs to
He's just grabbing some photos, some
Each
pickies.
model has to be within that 12 as well.
Dale, the man, the myth, the legend from down under 40k. Traveled down for the tournament to help the guys out as well. Really awesome to see. So I'm excited. I was looking at some of these. Young Dale for sure. CSM they really are. But the interesting thing is
so just
they
read
only win 48% of the time in the tower. That is the win rate, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment. So when you're thinking about that, this is actually a relatively even matchup. And I like
Alrighty,
that.
So yeah,
I
so
like
5
that
guys
for
with the
round
shield
1,
generators for the 4 up
which
involved.
I'm
One
keen
guy
to see
who
how
doesn't
this
have the
goes.
Shield generator, which is this guy here.
Everyone's saying chaos
got
because we
the
all like
fullback
seeing
and
Tal
shoot.
lose. Shaggy,
And that just
sure.
means I can fall back, shoot, strike and fade to get the hell out of dodge.
So
And that's all of my deployed units.
let's see.
Oh
if
no,
this
one more,
is
sorry.
gonna-
So
Oh,
it's
we got one more
speed
deployment
reserves
from
and transport.
Ben that's going to go down. I think this is going to be really interesting board state and really interesting game. I think by looks, we can see that the crisis suits are currently on the battlefield. They're right here. It's really counter-threatening the tower, the Terminators, which is going to be important, right? You want those 2 bricks to engage, but the thing is that Jarrad's got 3 tough bricks you need to deal with. Chosen with the Chaos Lord, the Terminators with Abaddon, and then the Accursed Occultist with the Dark Commune. They're a triple threat. He's going to send one to each objective. So Ben really has to choose where he's going to engage, which is going to be really important. So I believe we're not too far off having the first turn roll. So go switch over the dice tray for everybody so we can see what the
we'll be
players are
happy
actually
with that.
rolling and when.
He does have a scout
As
move,
well.
so that's
I
fine.
will see
This is
if
the
I have got
Pathfinders.
another
So yeah, so Pathfinders with the
dice.
breacher.
No, I'll probably set that up over lunch.
Threat reserves, deep
I
strike, and
believe,
transports,
but
yeah.
I'm not 100% certain where this
That should be
camera is
everything,
located.
so we'll roll for first.
There is the rest of
I'll
the
do
tournament as
scout
well, ladies and
moves,
gentlemen.
and
Already
then
starting.
We will see Alpha and Omega objectives.
We'll see how everything goes. So yeah, so it's going to be a
First turn.
great.
6 and a 1. So I'll go first. I will then do my scout moves. You've got
So
one.
Ben got first turn with the tower, which is really important because you scout first. You do your scout moves if you go first. Yes, I do agree. There's an hour 20, so I will go set that up for them as well, Josh, and I'll be right back with you all.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thanks.
Right. Yep, easy.
That makes sense. So scout move. Yes, both tactical.
Alrighty, chat. I have just started the player clocks for them. So they are all good to go. So I'll just make sure that everything's going well. So yeah, Ben is just using some time to figure out how he is going with the deployments. As you can see, we've got the clock down the bottom here on screen. I'll just kind of circle it down there for you guys so you can see. We may be able to see the time from the overhead view. Yep. There is a little bit of glare just from that ring light that's right in front of it. So I will be able to get time updates from that as well. So yeah, the tables look phenomenal. Definitely agree, Archeon. And all the tables are of the same quality. One thing to note as well is that all of the bottom levels of all the ruins are line of sight blocked as well. Physically line of sight blocked, not just WTC'd in terms of that ruling. So that's something else that's important.
So for the alpha, let's go 1 or a 2, 3 or a 4, 5 or a 6.
You got 3?
So this is the alpha
Oh.
disappearing round 4.
Yep.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Omega. So that's the mix. That's the one that stays at the end.
Yep.
I think I've got
That's
some-
important,
some
chat.
filters maybe?
That's
paper.
really important.
Um,
That's really important because now the accursed cultists are out of position. And that is probably the big brick that you want to be putting onto an objective. And so now he's going to spend half the game pushing him this way. But he can move on to there with the Nurglings, but I actually no, the Nurglings are OC0. So he's not able to actually control them. So we may see the bikes be able to maneuver, get over there quickly for turn 2, move advance, so he's able to get up there. So we have got the active turn going to Ben. And I'm just waiting on the secondaries right now
Perfect,
as
thank you.
well.
So would you like to cut my deck?
Oh. There you go. Probably should.
All right. So my first round objectives are engage on all fronts and no prisoners. All right.
So engage on all fronts and no prisoners.
good luck,
Really
man. Thank
interesting
you.
turn 1. There we go. We got the handshake.
So 1 CP each. Where have I put it? I'll just... Yeah, I'll leave it on my container.
I'd mind that.
Oh, if you're doing yours up there, I'll do mine up here. Yeah, so Nurgle Annihilator.
Oh, could be one. Yeah, Josh, I do agree with that. Yeah, peak quality. Yeah, 100%, 100%. So, yeah, so he's able to kind of screen out right now and really control the tempo of the game at this point. Because being able to just stage and set up the units where he wants them set up is actually going to be really important. Whilst they are infantry, they can go through the ruins and such as well. We are using, on this table, it is the GW Layout 3. For those who are familiar with it, it's a rough approximation, not 100% exact, but it's roughly approximate to it. So we might see the 2 Devilfish that are down on this bottom left-hand side really, kind of stage behind these 2. The good thing is that at least this objective is going to be around for 3 turns to score with. This one's removed first. So by doing that, even if Ben isn't able to get onto this one turn 1, he can get on it to it turn 2 or turn 3 and score it. But it'll be really interesting to see. Of course, the home objectives mean absolutely nothing in this game unless you get CP from your unit sitting on an objective. It's just something to bear in mind. So no prisoners again. He's really wanting to capitalize on killing units. So I think first easy kill that you can get is the Nurglings there.
So we're going to advance
and then potentially do some damage in some other spots. But
I will just make a normal move with the Kroot first.
all right, so the Kroot are moving up. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Kroot just line up straight in front of the Terminators and just be like, look, you've got to get rid of me. You can't go any further. Actually, Ben might even be move blocking here and just going right in front and inch out and just going, your Terminators are not moving turn 1, which is a really smart play. A really, really smart play turn 1, which I actually highly rate. Highly rate to be able to screen out there. But it might also enable him to get...
Throw an Overwatch.
That's what I was just deciding.
Ooh, okay.
That will come up to shoot down. Or they're going to come and annoy and wrap the Rhino.
So sounds like Jarrad's going to use an Overwatch here into the Kroot. Ben is setting up a screen. So we'll have some play. The Terminators won't be able to fully get around this unit, depending on how many kill. Now, the Kroot aren't that tough, so the Terminators with the amount of shots might be able to clear about half the unit, so we'll see what happens. Really interested to see how things go as well.
Yeah, because if you do that, then you can't Nurgle.
You can get it and get it back, but that's if I roll a 1, then Abaddon doesn't get CP back.
I'm just trying to make sure we get a bit more of Jarrad's voice in here for this. So I'll just wait for the confirmation on the Overwatch being declared. Yeah, they do look great. Ben has got some really nice conversions in his army, particularly the Devilfish. I like them as well. Using the Remora drones from Forge World as Tetras, converted them up a little bit by looks to make the Tetras there as well. And we see a big turn one there with the movement of the Crisis Suits coming forward. So it doesn't look like, not 100% certain if Jarrad is going to Overwatch here, because he has resolved the movement of those crew.
So it's going to move on to the objective there. So it's going to get line of sight down the side. So Titch is just touching into here. The green breaches are going to disembark, and they're going to throw an advance move. So breaches.
All right, so some really interesting movement happening here. As you can already see, the breaches are coming out, and we might even see them move into the building so they can get a line of sight onto the
Disembark, advancing
breaches,
branches,
not the breaches, onto the Nurglings, which I think is exactly what he's going to do, to be able to actually get into this table quarter and be able to score engage. Now, we can see that a Devilfish with breaches is sitting there, and we've also seen the Pathfinders move up to effectively kind of screen the majority of this field. So that's going to be really kind of important to make note of. So I think something that I think Ben is really trying to do is trying to corral Jarrad into his deployment zone and trying to delay the onslaught that is the Terminators and the Accursed Cultists for as long as possible.
To make it easier to move through.
So just moving that 10 inches through. Be really interesting. I got Alex the Greek blowing me kisses through the window. He's playing right outside where we're sitting here. Cheeky little bugger.
Just making sure.
But yeah, so
can get wholly in.
As you can see, Ben is using a little bit of time on his clock to make through his first turn movement, which is really awesome as well. There is a little bit of an echo with the audio, ladies and gentlemen, just because of the room they're in. It is a timber floor, brick walls. It is going to bounce around, so hopefully the other players being in there. There are 4 other tables going at once in that spot, so it's something that should help dampen it a little bit, but we'll see what happens. We shall see. So yeah, so really, really great movement phase so far from Ben. As you can see, he's really staging. Oh, 100%, Josh. 100% agree. He's going for it turn 1. Doing his best that he can to try and achieve that.
14.
So the thing is that Josh needs to... Sorry, not Josh. Ben. I'm going to get confused here, and I do apologize about that, chat. Ben really needs to consider his allocation of resources here. So by setting up 2 of the Tetras behind cover down on that bottom right-hand side... Thanks, Rise. Really appreciate that, my friend. Glad that you like that. That it's really good that you can hear the players as well as hearing myself over the top as well. You can see that 2 of the Tetras are hidden behind here, so they're ready to pop out when needed. But then you've also got them sticking out this way and this way, so we're actually going to be able to see some support into the Terminators as well. And we see that Ben has very carefully marked 12 to mean that the crisis suits are in range of the Terminators. Even if they pop the strat, it's going to have the ability of only having -1 to hit rather than being blown off.
That's all of our moves. So we'll go into the shooting phase. We're going to start We're going to start with shooting the breaches into your Nurglings, guided by the Devilfish here. You can draw a line of sight to them just down through the middle. Yep. So we got 30 shots with the breaches, and then the commander comes after that, or the Fireblade comes after that with his rifle and gun drones. Yep. 15, 20, 25. I did bring 30 dice, good. Didn't lose any on the way. So they're getting guided, so they're getting +1 ballistic skill, so they're going from ballistic skill 3 to 2. Yep. So these will be hitting on 2s at strength 6, so wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s to wound, because breaches reroll 1s to wound, and they reroll all wounds when you're on an objective. So 2s. Take out skulls. And then 2s, rerolling 1s. Only 1 skull. So that is a dropped 4, 5, 6. That's 24 wounds. You can use these dice if you want.
Oh yeah, it's probably easier. I'm pretty sure they're well dead.
Yeah, 12 fails on 6s.
Yeah. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 saves, so 19 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 1 no prisoners kill.
And there go the Nurglings, ladies and gentlemen. Turn 1, pick them up.
And they'll be, they won't be getting engaged because I'm not within 3, am I?
So
27. Yeah, so not getting engaged for there, and I probably won't be getting engaged for there, so we might just be pitching that in the end. That's unfortunate. I did move them as far as I could, unfortunately. They have a bigger advance. So that's them done. That's that being the observer. We will now shoot the Devilfish into your Terminators.
yeah, so then I'll pop strat now.
Cool. So nothing to redeclare to. We will shoot the Crisis unit into you. Yep. Guided by the Tetra. Yep.
And then then I've still got stealth.
Yep, they've still got stealth. So -1 hit. So going from +1 ballistic skill, -1 to hit.
Yeah.
So we're going to shoot 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 17 cyclics.
Yep.
We
that
are
is
not.
one squad, isn't it?
Yeah, so
for one
the
squad.
little dudes have 17 because they've got 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then the commander without the shield generator has 2 cyclics. Yep. Because he's also got the air fragmentation. So yes, that's 17 cyclics. They have 3 shots each.
Yep. A overcharge.
Not overcharging this time.
Ooh, interesting
So
choice.
that's
No
51
overcharge here.
shots, so we'll roll the 30. and then
He's
that'll be
just
21
going for straight
afterwards.
damage through.
So these are going to be hitting on 4s because of the -1 hit.
So he has popped the strat for
We reroll
Nurgle
all
here.
misses from the Tetra.
So baiting it out, turn 1. Really important. Really, really important.
No sustained hits because it's only battle round 1. So
That
these are
is a
all hits.
lot of hits.
And strength 6, toughness 5. Sorry, strength 7, toughness 5. So 3s to wound.
It's a decent amount of
So that
wounds.
is all at AP1 damage 1. Ignores cover, so you're saving on 3s.
Yep.
And the ignores cover is from the Markerlite Wargear when guided.
Oh, there's at least 2 Terminators dead there, ladies and gentlemen.
One, just one.
Just one damage.
2 dead Terminators from that roll.
I know. Oh, that one's up there. Yep. So 2.
Cool.
This is going to
And
be
then
really
that was
interesting.
30 shots, so we've got 16 left.
So 16 shots left, so he's already killed 2 Terminators with the first salvo. Now he's got a whole bunch more coming through. Not as successful in that roll.
So reroll and misses from the Tetra.
But the Tetra giving rerolls is pivotal here. He needs to. I think he needs to kill
These
half
are
the unit.
hits.
I think if he
these
kills
are
at least
hits.
4
sorry.
Terminators, he'll be
So
in a really good
3s.
position.
Cool. So again,
That's
AP1 ignores cover, so 3
A
up.
lot of saves. Another
So
one
there's
dead.
Another one carks it.
So that's 3. So that's a third of the unit gone. Just from
3
that
dead.
that roll,
Um,
which is massive.
Then we are needing to shot, observed, can't shoot anyone else into you. We will shoot the Pathfinders into you. So we've got these 2 on the side can see you. And they're within 12. So that
Okay,
is-
so just the 2.
sorry?
Just the 2.
Just the 2 here. So we got 1 round. It's damage 3, that's why it's worth doing.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh, he did not overcharge. Did not overcharge. So,
Is it with those ones
definitely
like
interesting
assault?
choices.
No, they didn't advance though. They just moved. It's
Oh, okay.
yeah. All the breaches have assault on their guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
I
the rail
would
rifle's
have
going to be
thought
hitting
that
on
he
a
would have
5. He's gonna get
definitely would have
guided by
charged.
The Tetra back there, or this one here. Doesn't really matter there.
Yep.
So it's just 1 shot. Reroll and the miss. No hits.
Oh,
that's
1
cool.
in all 1. Rough.
And that'll be all of our shooting. So we will then charge with the Pathfinders into your Rhino.
He's going to tag up that Rhino.
So that's a 5.
Ooh, is that going to be enough? I'm not 100% certain if it is, chat. Not 100% certain if it is. Because
Have to base severe.
if he does get into it, that could be a bit of a problem. Quite a
This
bit of a
guy
problem.
can't base, so he's just got to end closer.
Because if he's able to wrap
This guy here.
as much as he can and stop him from being able to deploy the entire unit within 3 inches, they're effectively tagged and trapped there.
Force base there.
Oh, I 100% agree, Josh. 100% agree. Because
There.
effectively, so he lost. There was 3 Terminators killed. It would have
And
then
that is
allowed
that. Then
for at least another Terminator
we
and wound
will-
another
that's
one
all of the charges that we do.
again.
So we will now pile in. So, we
So,
get 3 inches
because it
pile
takes with 2 damage, it takes 2 to kill 1. So he failed
there.
6 of the saves the first roll, so there's 3 dead there. The second roll he failed 3, so there's
there,
another
so that's
1 and a half. So It would have been 4.5 Terminators, basically. But maybe
And
what we're
not
seeing
gonna
here
roll
is
any of
Ben's
this.
not worried about the move, and potentially is going to try and do something interesting here and try and bait out the
There's 2
charge.
attacks hitting on 5s, 1 on 6s. 1 wound at 80.
So there's 3 on each in the unit except for on the Shazvaray, who has got
That'll heal up, so don't worry about it.
cyclic
He was in your
ion, I
command
believe.
phase, so don't worry about it.
No,
And
the
that'll
air
be the end of my
burst,
turn
sorry.
there. So I'll get
and
2
then
points
he'll-
for no prisoners, and I'll discard engage. Oh, yeah.
So fine, I'll take that.
So we've just got 2 points for no prisoners there for Ben. He's going to discard engage to get the extra points.
Yeah, strength 6, so 2s.
Wrong
Cool.
one, sorry.
So I get 1 command point for discarding, and then 2 points for no prisoners.
Yep, and then these will come off at the end of your turn.
Yep.
So we've
So they
got the
can't come
3.
in and battle round 1.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and then he heals.
do your Terminators have combi bolters or combi weapons?
Sorry?
Do the Terminators have combi bolters or combi weapons?
There's a mix.
Okay.
Alright, so. Did you want to.
Yep, sure. And just put that on top, and that'll be good.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's also the Cult Star Commander in there as well, Josh, that adds another 4. So I think it's 22 in there
Bring 'em
total,
down.
Cool.
which is crazy.
Alright, Abaddon will go. They get rerolls anyway. But I would give it to them.
Mortesh, yeah. I definitely agree that he'd be able to threaten the Overwatch in response
I'll go
to
the
any movement.
Inbound save.
Sorry?
I'll go the inbound save.
Invol, cool. 4 up invol. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So going with that +1 invon from Abaddon, I believe, is the ability.
He's locked in there. Nice.
No, just a 4-up invon for anyone within 6. That's wild. That is huge.
Locked away from them.
So it kind of would mitigate Ben's potential Overwatch threat. Ben currently being on the 3 CP, though, is important. So he did discard engage. I'm just waiting to hear what Jarrad's CP are as well. Drunken Wog, yes, that is correct. Also, welcome in. 100% correct that it can only be infantry and mounted. Ragent, I do not believe so. I cannot see it on screen, so once he has,
Yeah, I'll
I'll
go
get those in the overlays.
Advance.
Advance and charge, yep.
Yeah, I'll go the pop the thing now.
Yep.
Interesting. He's going to pop advance and charge.
There
I do not believe he's done his secondaries.
we go. It's going to be fun to. So he's there. So we get around that.
So I'm just going to have a look at the curse, the Dark Commune, because that's where he's probably getting it from.
So that's 6. I'll go back through that building.
Or it could just be the accursed cultists in general that are giving it to them. Yes, the Dark Commune is, you use Dark Ritual ability. If it does, until the end of the turn, it can declare a charge in a turn in which it advances. And when it makes an attack, it gets +1 hit, +1 a wound.
Yep.
Which is absolutely massive. So I'll just jump in there and make sure to get Jarrad secondaries and get that all sorted.
Oh, sorry. Bring it
Bring it
down.
down, assassination.
Sorry.
Alrighty, chat. So this is actually a really big turn because Jarrad's got Assassinate and Bring It Down, which means that he needs to try and kill he needs to kill at least a character, and he needs to try and kill something like this unit basically gives up Bring It Down. This is a perfect turn 1 draw. It gives up both Assassinate, Bring It Down, and he's done Advance and Charge on the Dark from the Dark Commune. So I dare say these guys are going to get multied. They're going to get charged by the Accursed Occultists and charged by the Terminators. And it's done.
I'm just trying to work out, like, how far...
the unit will probably die to that, to be fair. So unless Ben uses the Overwatch to try and kill some of those Terminators, because the Terminators are the main output. Sure, +1 to hit, +1 to wound from the Accursed Cultists is great. But I don't believe their primary profile is, if we have a look,
and then that's the 6.
Torments have Hideous Mutations, which are D6 +2 attacks, hitting on 4s, so hitting on 3s. Strength 5, -1, 2 damage. And then the appendages are 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. Strength 4, no AP, 1 damage. They just put out not that great amount of attacks. They just kind of bog a unit down. It's really the Torments that do the damage, which is going to be trying to get in there to do a lot of attacks. He's probably going to be wounding on 4s with the Torments and 5s with the appendages from the mutants. The other important thing to note is the toughness of the Crisis suits. I think majority of it's going to be looking to wound on 5s normally, so he'd be probably looking on... Yep. The Crisis battle suits are only toughness 5, so it means the mutants are going to be wounding on 4s, and then the Torments are wounding on 3s. That is huge. That is actually huge.
So I'll go... Oh, shit.
Yeah, 100% Drunkenborg. 100%. Like, I would not be surprised if that unit is picked up this turn.
Yep. To shoot creatures, and then the 2... I'll go the combi weapons inside. It'll only be that Havoc. Like the rockets will have to go into crew.
Sorry?
The rocket will have to go into the crew. You can't shoot them.
Yeah, blast.
Yep. So I'll go that one first.
Yep.
Into the crew. We got 5, and it's 10, is it?
Yep, so +2.
Yep. And then, Dark Pact Noble.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah.
So 4s to hit.
4s to hit. And then 5s will be sustained.
Yep.
Yeah, it is very interesting, Mortesh, that we didn't see an Overwatch in the movement phase. I think he might be saving it for the Terminators and then overcharging to try and
so you got 4. Yep.
So
do some damage there.
5 ups then. Yep. Save 2, failed 2.
2 5-ups passed, 2 failed. So where is he going to take the casualties from? Smart. He took them from this end.
The combi weapons.
Yep.
Because taking him from this end is more important than he needs to screen out a bad.
3 sustained.
And then it will be wound on 3s, 4s will be dead.
Yes.
So you got
3 div wounds.
Yeah, 3 dev, 2 saves.
Yep, so 2 5-up saves, fail both, so that's 5 dead.
Yep. And then for 8, it's going to be bolted.
That's true, Mortesh. That is very true.
And then add 3.
Oh, those were into the Pathfinders.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, so I was rolling die.
Yeah, I think I still rolled 1 and 3, so I don't think I saved any from the Pathfinders anyway.
So it wasn't the Kroot that the combi weapons went into, it actually went in the Pathfinders that have wrapped the Rhino.
I'll just do that.
So he's just putting those croup back that still do screen. Important to realize where things are going. But also it is game 1, turn 1 of, the championship event for the season for the South Pacific. So really important that there are first game jitters. I'm sure as things get into the rest of the game that Ben is going to calm down a little bit, chill out, and continue to enjoy the game.
Bolters on the Rhino. Cool. So I did the firing deck.
It should be 2 more. Wow.
Alright, so you got 3 left.
Yep.
Alright, so then we'll go Terminators, we'll just shoot the crew. The duck pack for him.
Yep.
I got an 8.
Yep, so that's all into the Kroot.
Oh, sorry, his duck pack.
Oh, yep.
Yep, so that. Yep, so then I'll go Terminators. I may as well. Probably not really worth it, but I may as well just. I'll go to 2. If it backfires though, it's always that like.
Yep.
Also, if you missed our run through of what the players are running this weekend and you want to see the lists, you can type !lists in chat to see them. Or I've just posted them up in the ATWN Discord under tournament lists where you can check them out as well for free if you don't have a Best Coast pairing sub. So that's just one way you're able to stay informed about what is going on the tabletop throughout the game.
Water cannons.
Yep.
Into and then the rest into crew.
Cool.
So I'll go dark pack for stains.
Yep.
Abaddon for a start. So 2. So you got 4 like neg something.
It's neg 1, so 6 is in cover, 4 dead. Yeah, that's the Scott gone then.
Yeah.
Because it was just 2 auto cannons into the suit, so that's
just trying to remember what it was.
the bolters still.
8 is -1. Yep. So, and then wow. Okay. So lucky I got rerolls.
Ooh,
That was 4. So
quite possibly, Josh. Quite possibly. I mean, the alpha objective gets picked up turn 4, so
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. Okay, so 3. Okay. So you've got 2. So you got 4, 8, 10.
Cool.
At neg 1.
So where are the auto cannons?
Far out. That did, but doesn't matter. Sorry.
Which ones are the auto cannons? So
Those 2. So you get cover.
Okay, cool. Take it on the front 2 then. So 3 ups. So that's 1, 2, 3, 5 damage. So 1 guy and 1 wound.
And then I'll go Predator. Down range there.
Yep.
So
field drones coming in clutch right now,
Cannon.
keeping the cross suits alive.
They're dark pack.
Yep.
Yep, they're good. And then Abaddon gets me another CP. So yeah, him. Nurgle, so then I'll go for sustains.
Yep.
Nope, missed that one. And then the 2 sides.
Yep.
Yep, both hit. And then the sides are different, aren't they?
You'll be wounding on it's strength 12 and like toughness 9, so you're wounding on 3 AP 3. So 2 wounds. So 6 down to 5 with cover.
Yep.
So we save 1, fail 1. D6 re-rolling.
Yep.
Got 3. Is it reroll all or just reroll ones?
Reroll. Oh no, it is only roll one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so is it
Three.
D6 plus ones for 3? Yeah.
Yep.
And that puts me down to 9.
And that
So
would be
not much
well
damage
out.
there from the Predator into that Devilfish.
His Dark Pact. Yep.
Yep, 6 is good.
Yep. Shot. Yep.
So looks like
Cool,
Ben
good.
is
Charges?
got less than an hour on his clock,
so
and Jarrad has got hour 5 or just under an hour 5 left.
Into Crisis.
Yep.
In the overall round, we're looking at just over 2 hours to go.
Not enough.
Ben, reroll.
Cool.
That's better.
All right, I'm going to Overwatch here.
Yep.
When you
Ooh,
start your
he's-
charge move. So we are going to overcharge.
Yep.
All right, this is
got-
interesting.
51 overcharged. So we'll do the
51
30 and the
overcharged.
17. Oh my god, I forgot to shoot my commander last turn. I didn't roll for him.
Oh no. Oh gosh, Ben's probably kicking himself over
is
that,
the
forgetting to
first
shoot the commander.
Only
One more.
3 hits.
Ooh.
Wounding on 3s. That's 1 wound at AP2 damage 2.
Oh. No, all good.
Good. Take out.
Josh, it does look like it, but I can assure you it's not. It's just because of how I had to fit the table on the overlay.
So 21.
That's all.
Better?
That's better. It's another 4 wounds.
4 wounds at AP2 damage 2.
Just fails one.
As you can.
It's damage 2, so that's 1 dead.
Oh, no.
So one of your guys dead and 1 gets 2 damage down to 1.
Yep. So you AP2 or AP3.
AP2.
So then is that cover though?
If you're taking it on those guys.
Yeah. So yeah. And then it's just the 1 then. So.
And now shooting the commander like I should have done last time. So that's 3 hits. And that's 2 more wounds.
2 wounds. Can he kill one
So
here?
is that the same?
Yep.
Okay. Yes, there's another. So he did.
He does kill. He does kill. A-Train, welcome in. So we are covering the Uprising Adelaide, which is the
so
South
then-
Pacific ITC Championships happening this weekend in Adelaide
I've just got to do my
across the next
Oh, yep,
3
right.
days. So this is a competitive tournament.
So just
And we're just
Take
going into
3
the
steps.
charge phase of the bottom of turn 1 for...
3.
All right, so he only lost 1 crisis suit from that. So I actually agree with Bro Literate or Josh in chat that he probably should have overcharged last turn. And the fact that he forgot to shoot the commander as well
Could have tried to make
massively hurts. Because you can see how much movement is being gained here by the CSM. They're just able to now actually move into this middle and just completely engage the crisis suits. They might not be able to get all their attacks through and kill them all because of all the shield drones and the 4-up invon and everything as well. So then, but it's going to knock out a massive amount of shooting
And then I'll go
from
those guys.
from
Ben's
Ben's army. So we're seeing the charge here from the
So another
accursed
6
cultists. Another 6-inch charge. Oh, he got the 7. Massive. So both units are in. Both units have got a 4-up invon. Well, all 3 units actually engaged in the combat have got that 4-up invon. So it's really important here that, you know, Jarrad's really going to punish Ben for his overexposure turn 1 here. I understand the overexposure to bait out the Nurgle strat, but not firing your commander and, you know, exposing the unit when you don't have the sustained hits. I would have waited a turn. I would have held back and been able to make sure to get sustained hits 2, re-rolling hits, re-rolling wounds from the Tetras, like just all the stuff in there, and just been able to go, okay, cool, you can have midfield turn 1, that's fine, but then I'm going to come and smack you in the face turn 2.
Yep.
Really
Okay.
made Jarrad pay for it here, but
And
it's going to be the other way around now.
So you spent one.
Oh, one for Overwatch, yep.
Overwatch, didn't you? Yep, so 1, 2. Did you get extra CPs?
I discarded engage on all fronts because I couldn't score it.
Yep. So you can't, but it probably doesn't really. They're not that great, so I'll go with the Terminators for start.
So we're going to spend 1 CP for 6 up Feel No Pain here.
Yep.
Stim injectors.
So popping that Feel No Pain is going to be important here.
Terminators. So
Yep.
we've got 1 Chain Fist. So these will Dark Pack for sustain.
Yep. So who's this one, sorry?
There's 1 Chain Fist in there.
Yep.
And then it's all others are cursed weapons.
Cool.
Lift. Reroll. That's a lot better. And then anti-vehicle 3.
Yep.
But it's not.
No
So yeah,
dev.
it's strength 8 anyway.
Oh, yeah, so 3s anyway. So 2 saves.
2. Neg 2 damage.
Failed 1.
Don't you have Feel No Pain?
Oh, yeah, sorry. So D3 damage each? Or?
2. Just 2 damage now.
Okay. It takes 1.
Yep. And then we'll go to your quick weapon. So what do we got left now? 5. Three, 4, and 5. Nicely. Well, 3. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then these are just 5, so 4s.
Strength 5, so 4s, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, lots of attacks being removed here.
That many? Oh, did you want to roll them or yours or?
I'll just roll these and
Yep.
says, yeah.
So it's just the neg 2, 1 damage.
Yep, so 4 up involves. Failed
Oh.
3.
Yep. So then
Feel
Feel
No
No Pain.
Massively hot roll there
2.
from
So
Ben.
that's 1 guy dead.
Massively hot Feel No Invon saves and then Feel No Pain on top
Just
of
bring
that.
it to them to the side because we're tracking to bring it down here.
Yeah, yep. And then Abaddon will go. So you've got. How many wings are they again?
6 each.
6 each. Yeah, I might as well go the 3 damage.
Yeah, striking.
So 8. Wow, that. I'm just going to pick up. Oh no, it's a stack.
Yep.
So 3 sustained.
Yep. And 14, so 2.
Yep.
And then 6 is no 6. Right.
Ooh, another one there.
Yeah.
No dev wins yet. That was
Yep.
awful, Abaddon. So these are all 3 damage each.
Yep. So then involved, aren't they?
Yeah, so we've got 3 guys with shields still, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so these can just all go on shields. We lose 2 guys.
Feel No Pain?
Oh yes, of course. Fucking broken another guy. So they're 3 damage each. The first one takes 2 damage.
Yep.
Second one takes 1 damage, so he's on 3 left.
Yep.
Third, he takes another 2 damage, so he's down to 1 wound remaining.
Yep.
And fourth, kills him, so you lose 1 dude.
Oh wow.
Fuck,
That
is
was a
getting
pretty good
so
feel no
annoying.
pain.
Invon's the feel no pains.
So we take this.
Coming in clutch there for Ben, really important.
Yep. And then, yeah, they can just enter in. And then,
How do I get this to not be annoying?
it's just out.
Yep. So you get 3 or 4 torments
Yep.
and 1 nuisance.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. All right. So now I've got to remember how to use them. So what did I say? 4 torments.
Yep.
They're the Terminator's Dark Pack.
Yep. Fail.
5. No, he's
Oh, Abaddon's 5, is he?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that was almost pretty
so
bad.
4. So I will. I'll
Welcome
Dark
in,
Pack
Nate. Great to see you joining us.
Strength 5. Might as well go lethal.
Yep.
Interesting choice here. Lethal hits.
So we've got D6 plus 2 attack.
Yep. 10, 11, 12, plus 8, 20 attacks.
Do you guys think lethal hits was the choice there? I think sustained
And
hits.
then, these are the.
Because you would have been able to get
plus
more
one.
through.
As well. Plus 1 to wound as well. Should have done sustain then.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
3s.
Ben
Yeah.
just said should have done sustained. I
So these are the
completely
hit
agree.
rolls, so hitting on 3s.
Yep.
2 lethals.
Only 2
And
lethal
then,
hits there.
put them apart.
And 3s again. That's pretty good. Only 4 fails.
And then neg 1.
Yeah, negative damage 2, so
Yep.
that's 3 per guy on a shield generator. So we'll roll these shield generators first. So we
Oh.
failed 2, 4 damage. Take 3.
Yep. So that kills one of them.
No, he's on full health. So that's 3 left.
Oh, yep. Oh, sorry. Yep.
So then we've got the rest on that guy. Failed 2. Take 2 more damage.
No.
Alive on 1.
And then 3 attacks left. Fail 1. Takes 2 damage and kills him.
So we are up in Highbury at the, I believe it's the Tumbarumba
Yeah, that Fiona
or Tumbarumba Recreation Centre. So currently
And
this
then
is the
you
accursed
get to-
occultist going into the
Yeah.
unit of Tau Crisis
So it is-
Suits right in the center, Junos.
Pathfinders first, we might as well.
So these guys right here, and it was the combat for them.
So it's just 2 guys.
Yes,
left?
Josh, thank you. I
Three.
probably butchered that
you got 3.
completely.
Cool, so that's just 5s and 6s, nothing. You
And
can
then
fight me
I'll
back.
go back. Just 1. Nothing.
Cool. Then I've got 2 crisis there, so that's 6 attacks, 5s then 4s into the Terminators. So 1 hit, 1 wound at AP 0.
Yeah,
we're good.
yeah.
And then the Commander, 3 attacks, 4s then 4s, 2 hits, no wounds. Alright, that is the fight phase done. So your secondaries.
Yep. So then score that one. So you said you're already putting that in.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. So max score, bring it down there.
Yep. And then I might as well keep.
And assassinate, will you keep
I'll
it?
just keep it.
Yeah, because you've already gained your CP anyway.
Yeah, I've already regen. So.
Yeah, so keeping assassinate and 8 points will bring it down. So I got to 2. You got to 2.
Oh. Almost had the right count, then changed to the wrong count.
I will need to do a. They're at 3, so I need to do a battle shock check there.
Yep.
And a battle shock check on my Pathfinders. So leadership 7. So they passed that.
Yep.
Pathfinders 7 as well. Failed that. So the Pathfinders are battle shocked.
Right.
Check that on them. Need to draw some cards. So overwhelming force and extend the battle lines. Lovely. So battle shock's done. So I'll hold 1 objective for 5 points.
Yep.
All right. Better on 2, so this unit's going to have access to the full hit, the sustained 6s.
Yep.
But you might not want to be using that. So we've got reserves coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, let's see what we can do here.
I'm just trying to see Ben's secondaries without going back over again. But I might have to go back over
First thing
chat.
you do is we
I'll be
fall
back in a second.
Okay. I might as well do it. I'll overwatch Terminator
Cool.
into them.
Yep.
So should be able to see for the. Yeah. Who's ejected?
Yes, sorry.
Was it overwhelming force and extend battle line?
Put it in there, make it easier for them to see.
Yeah, so.
So that guy won't be able to
Alright,
shoot.
so overwhelming
Heading
force and extend
on-
battle
You're gonna be
line.
fully within shoot
Oh,
through,
yeah.
remember? So you can shoot. That guy can probably see this guy's end.
Really,
So I'd
really
say it's just
interesting.
that guy who
Okay.
can't shoot.
Yep, easy.
So
Why
you've
did that
got
not connect?
1 auto cannon,
There we go.
Abaddon, and what do the rest have? Just storm bolters.
Yep, alright, easy. So they will.
Alright, so I'm standing up now, which is why I'm super close to the camera, which
for-
is kind of ridiculous. So I do apologize for seeing my massive head
lethals then?
on the camera
Lethals,
this
okay.
close.
Yep.
I will just adjust
So
it a
I'll
touch.
go.
Alright, so currently
cannon?
5 points
Yep.
on primary. Oh, we get dice roll here.
So then reroll.
Yep. Nothing.
Nothing. I'll go Abaddon.
Yep.
So I believe Jarrad has just overwatched.
So
3. That's nice. So take it on the shield generator. Takes 2 damage.
And then I have. What do I have? So. 2 and 2.
Yep.
And they'd be within 12 still, so. I'll go to combi weapon.
Yep.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Bolters.
Yep.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
I scared you a little.
Yeah.
And then back to you.
And as of 10 minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm, and this is via the Uprising Adelaide Facebook page, is that all rankings for this event, including teams and factions,
Just hit a 9-inch
will
move
be officially
to-
uploaded for the 2023-24 ITC season. So it's been a bit of a strenuous week with that information, but it has been approved. by Games Workshop, and finally being able to have that uploaded despite obviously this weekend falling after the LVO cutoff date, which was a week and a bit ago now. So really, really thankful to Games Workshop and the guys at BCP for being accepting of that and allowing us to do so for this year, to be able to do those awards and such for Uprising, which is awesome to see. I know there was a little bit of kerfuffle online about it in parts, so hopefully with that being resolved, we have that kind of smoothed over now.
Is this the commune?
So,
Sorry,
getting
the
into the
demagogue?
movement
Yeah.
for the rest
Yeah,
of
it is.
Cool.
You've got
Ben's
precision
unit
stuff?
here.
Not
It's really
interesting.
interesting
Oh.
to see
Just in general,
because
it means that you
what we
can't
can
follow
see
this, what
here
I'm
is
thinking.
that
Yeah.
there's a lot of moving pieces going on. He fell back with the crisis suits just here and did get overwatched. But then you've also got the first unit of breaches coming out here that were already deployed. So they've come through the building to now go, okay, cool. You cultists that have got no saves, you're dead, basically. A whole bunch of supporting fire as well that can come down into the Terminators or the cultists where needed. And then there's still the 2 Devilfish down on the bottom down here as well. So I think what Ben might be doing is trying to go, look, you can take the center if you want to, but it gets picked up round 4. So that's something to note here, which is really interesting. So something I do like, and I'm going to leave the A and the O on there, but it's for the other screen, is that, you know, Ben's really controlling the fire lanes that he has available to him. And he actually neutralized the Chosen as well. Art of War, 40k down under. The man himself. Adam, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Great to have you joining us. Jono, best part of winning in Adelaide is you get a ticket to get out of Adelaide. Yep. So really interesting
just some straps
game
to remember
developing
with
in front of
them.
us.
If you charge me, I can fall back into the transport for CP, or I can photon grenade -2 to charge and take about.
Nurgle Matthew, welcome in, my friend. Great to see you.
Pathfinders here.
So we're just in the top of turn 2, ladies and gentlemen. Ben going first. Wish I was there, but happy to be here, at least getting my fix. Oh, 100%, my friend. This is the first time I'm at Uprising myself, and it is an awesome atmosphere. The setup is great as well. So really happy with what we're going to have this weekend coming 2 years. Just swap over to the top down so we can kind of see a bit better about what is going on. So just for those who are just joining us, we are playing Supply Drop. The A on screen is the Alpha objective. Nurgle Matthew, thanks for the follow, my friend. Really appreciate that. And then the O down on the bottom objective is for the Omega objective that gets that stays as the last objective. Deployment was Search and Destroy, and no mission rule for this one as well. So, if my mouse decides it doesn't want to cark it. Accidental Viking, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome into everyone. Hope you are all enjoying the coverage. So yeah, so we did have the Crisis battle suits in combat with the Terminators and the Accursed Occultists, but they fell back. We've had breaches that were up here, move out to here, advance out to be able to engage. And then we've just had another unit of Pathfinders, or maybe the same unit of Pathfinders that were engaged with the Rhino, but I think it's another unit of Pathfinders, to be honest, that are down there, or could even be breaches. Then you've got another unit of breaches here that have just come out of the Devilfish there. So a lot of firepower is going to get poured into the units onto this objective, and you can see Ben has accurately performed a pincer maneuver. If you're not sure what a pincer maneuver is, what it is that you come at an opponent from two different sides and you outflank them and catch them in crossfire, which is what Ben has actually got going on here. So we may actually see the Terminators go down this turn, and that might have been the whole point of the,
Other angles. He's gonna move
the
to
exposure of the crisis suits early. Yes, they are. They've actually all been physically line of sight blocked. But if I just swap over here, you'll be able to see that each of them have actually got blacked out windows. So that means that they are fully line of sight blocked rather than just saying WT's ruling we're playing it as. They're actually physically line of sight blocked, so it actually is quite good. The guys have put in a lot of work to actually have that happening for this one too.
Yeah, I got those ones. So if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries at all, Accidental Viking. Glad you're enjoying the coverage, my friend.
Yep. Oh yeah.
These guys.
So a very technical turn for Ben. He needs to really capitalize on a few things. I think with the crisis suits, he has to overcharge. He has to shoot into those Terminators to get maximum value. Because making sure, obviously he's making sure he's within 12, so the Nurgle strat's only -1 to hit as well. Being able to actually get as much firepower into them as possible from here is going to be super important. And we are also seeing the broadsides coming on from outflank that are going to get an absolutely filthy angle onto the Predator. And they're going to be able to shoot the Accursed Occultists as well. They've got the rail rifles, the plasma rifles, and the Seeker missiles. So the Seekers are going to go into the Predator as well as the heavy rail rifles, and then the plasmas might go somewhere else. They might go into the Accursed Occultists. So, interestingly enough, from our friends at StatCheck, Tau actually win this matchup 52% of the time. CSM only win 48%.
Cool, outside of 9, outside of 9, outside of 9, but still within 12.
He's checking all the outside of 9s, but still within the 12s there of these key units that are, if I can get my mouse for a second, that are just here. Now, he has brought on the other unit of 3 crisis suits as well that he has in his list. Now, these 3 crisis suits, if I just pull up his list here, these guys have got 3 fusion blasters apiece with shield drones and shield generators. They are designed to
Would you like to replicate
nuke.
this?
I know it's
No? Okay. So we'll start with shooting the broadsides into your Predator, guided by the Tetra. So 4 shots from the rail rifles, 2 shots from the plasma. Both Seeker missiles are going to go in.
Oh, he's full committing.
Missile drones are going to go in, so just everything into you. I want to kill you here.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s and wounding on, rerolling all hits, then wounding on 3s.
Yep.
With the plasma cannon, rail rifles.
Yep.
So we miss one. Then wounding on 3s. So that's 2 wounds at 83. So it'll be 6 up saves. So they're D6 plus 1 each. That's 7 and 4 for 11 damage.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that is.
I think they're 12 wounds.
Yeah, it's 11.
11? Oh, perfect. Get it there.
Oh.
Do you blow it? Of course
I
you
do.
And he does blow up. That's huge. So that's the Predator down here is just blown up.
Yep.
Absolutely massive there for Ben. Being able to neutralize his non-combat anti-vehicle is really important here.
6 up. Fiona pen?
Yeah. Nope.
The the next thing we're going to do is shoot these these 3 fusion blasts. None of them are wounded, are they?
No.
Okay. So 3 fusion blasters into your guys there.
Yep, I might as well
Stealth
pop it,
-1 to
give
hit.
it stealth.
Yep. So still 9 shots. They'll be guided by this tetra here.
Yep.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So hitting on 4s, re-rolling all misses.
Alrighty, chat. We are just experiencing some internet issues at the moment, so I do apologise
sustain hit
about
for
the
this unit.
delays.
And then strength 9, so winning on 3s. Push these are all at AP4, damage D6.
Yep. So then just invuln.
Yep.
1.
Wow. Yeah. 2 damage. Damn. Okay, breaches get to go to work then. So these breaches are going to shoot the Terminators guided by the Tetra at the back there.
Yep.
And that's my last Tetra guiding. So we've got 30 shots. So hitting on 2s hitting on 3s because of -1 a hit, but re-rolling all misses.
All right, we should be back now, chat. Seems like the internet connection just dipped for a second and then got back to us, so do apologise. It does happen, but we are still here. So, we're seeing a lot of shooting going into the Terminators right now, and the breaches are going to be getting some work done.
Alright, then strength 6, so wounding on 3s and re-rolling all wounds because you're on an objective.
Yep.
3s re-rolling everything from the breaches is huge. And these are at AP -1, 1 damage as well. So by being -1, it means he's going to be putting him to
Then
3s.
20. Oh, yeah, so these ones, all at AP1 ignores cover, so 3 up saves.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 up saves, ignoring cover is pretty huge here.
So that kills him.
That's 2. That's 2 Terminators
Good
gone.
Cool.
He really needs to nuke this unit. He really needs to this turn.
Then we've got the Fireblade, who's in rapid fire range. Rerolling the misses. So there is 3 hits there. Then strength 5, so wounding on 4s, but rerolling all wounds still, and 6s are AP3. That's just 1 wound at AP0. Loves it. And then there's 2 gun
So
wounds.
I wouldn't be surprised if the strategy that Ben's going for is kill the unit down to a Baden and then try and nuke a Baden with Seeker missiles from the Devilfish.
Okay, so...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I did reroll.
Because he's got all 3 Devilfish are able to see a Baden.
Yes, because stealth. So just 1 wound then.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. Cool, loves it anyway. So that's the orange breaches done. So now we'll do green breaches, same target. And they'll be guided by the Devilfish back here.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Wounding on 3s, full rerolls to wound. Yep. There you go. So these are all at AP1 ignores cover, 3 up saves. So 2.5 dead.
Yep.
There's another few Terminators gone. So I think there's only 2 left, and 1 is already wounded. So really, really important here that Ben has to kill out the Terminators
So
before he
these
fires
breaches
into
are
a
going to shoot your
Baden.
cursed cultist, guided by the devilfish in the back.
Yep, those cursed cults is going to be copping it from those breaches.
Yep, so then they fell back.
And we called Ben mad for putting the crisis suits into combat into combat potential turn 1.
Cool.
Second to none, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Great to have you joining us.
Not re-rolling hits, but you're not stealth, so hitting on 2s. So 2 miss.
Oh. Loads of hits here.
Strength 6, you're on an objective, so wounding on 3s, re-rolling all wounds.
This should be a lot of death. Because the Accursed Occultists, whilst yes, they've got a 4-up invuln, that's it. It's just going to be rolling 4s.
There's a nice reroll.
Yeah. Yeah, huge reroll there.
Because they've only got a 6-up armor save, but they do have a 6-up Feel No Pain as well. And that's not to be discounted.
5, 9, so that's
So by
21
having a
wounds.
4-up invo, 6-up Feel No Pain, can
So it's
reduce
just,
damage down to
4+
about
invuln.
44%.
Yep.
Add-on still.
Yep. So just onto mutants or torments.
So there's all just damage.
It will matter because
Yeah.
if you're pulling these guys off, your dark commune, your demigod will be out of coherences. So
Yep.
you basically have to keep these 3 alive.
Yeah.
So you can put on like Blessed Blade, Iconic Mind Witch, who don't have the Feel No Pain.
Yeah, they don't have the Feel No Pain.
Yeah. So you put it on 3 the dudes without the Feel No Pain.
Yeah.
Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I can keep. Yeah. Or keep. Yeah.
I'll just do that to you
Yeah,
while you
sorry.
figure out where you want them.
Yeah. There's so many. So I'll go 3. Oh, you have to do it now, don't you?
Yeah.
That's right. And then I've lost 1 anyway. So, I know, yeah,
So with this view, ladies and gentlemen, we can see the clock right now.
basically
Jarrad
like
is currently on
slow
about
kind
50
of
minutes,
slow
and
roll.
Ben has got 35 minutes, meaning he's burnt
So
through
it's pretty
45
much
minutes of
like
his
if I go that
time,
onto big, so that's 4
which is huge.
and die. If I want to be able to keep that objective. That you'll probably... And then that's...
So I do know the frames are, on our end, we can see the frames
big
dropping
guys.
and the internet being spotty, ladies and gentlemen. Do apologize. Hopefully it'll restabilize soon, but don't fret, we are recording these games as well, so they will be uploaded to our YouTube channel after the event as well.
So there's 1, there's 2. Little gun. 1, 2, 5. 5 little. Should still be within 2. Yep.
So that was how many losses? 2 bigs, 5 smalls. Cool. Then we've got the Fireblade with his drones. So the Fireblade, rapid fire, +1 attack.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not sure if he's hitting on 3s. Oh yeah, cool. So 3 hits, and when you're on 3s, roll on the wins. So these 2 are, they're all involved anyway, so 3 saves at damage 2.
Yep. So what have I got? No, I've got those.
And I'll just roll the gun drones while you figure that out as well.
And I'll go that far.
And 1 wounded AP 0, damage 1.
Okay, so I'll go, 2 to those.
Yep.
And then that one can go. So yeah, they are the damage 2s.
Yep.
Yep, so, and then the damage 1, I'll go big guy.
Yep.
So damage 2s. Nope,
Both dead.
And then other guy, he's fine. And then big guy, he doesn't. Then he takes him.
Yep, so just 1 damage on him.
Yep.
Cool, that'll go back to me then. So we're going to shoot the Pathfinders into Abaddon's group, guided by the Devilfish in front. We'll just double check this here. Okay, yeah, so we'll shoot the Pathfinders into here, guided by the Devilfish. So we've got 3 rail rifles.
So you hit on
5s. 5s.
Oh,
So
yeah, 5s.
because it's heavy, but we moved. So yeah, +1 to skill, but -1 to hit.
Yep.
So no, and then the box rifle. All right. So then the Devilfish is going to raw dog shoot into you.
Yep. So that was
The front one
yeah,
is the
just
only
the
one who
front
can
one.
shoot.
Yep.
So he's got 2 seeker missiles hitting on 4s, 1 hit. When you're on 2s,
So does he hit on 4s?
4s, he's not guided.
So he's still stealth?
Oh yes, hitting on 5s.
So 5, so
So
middle.
I rolled a 5 and a 2 to hit.
So?
I rolled a 5 and a 2.
Didn't you roll a 4?
This has worked.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Alrighty,
So 1
chat.
wounded AP 3.
Looks as though internet is finally stabilized once again. It seems to drop in and drop out, so I do apologise about that. Trying to control it as best as I can.
No hits.
Um,
And the burst
So, excerpt, yes,
1 wound, AP 1, damage 1.
yeah, I have bumped into Lawrence to say g'day to him, but
So it kills, does 1 damage. Yeah, I should have done the other way around.
I
1 damage
have
to
seen
him.
Ed, but haven't said g'day to him yet. So, yeah, gonna try and see
that's
how
what
we
we're
go
shooting there.
with
So
various
the
players on stream today.
Devilfish, I think, is. Nope. So the Devilfish at the back is going to shoot both his pulse carbines into you here.
So
it's
continuing
4
to shoot
shots,
into the
hitting
accursed
on 4s,
occultists.
1 miss. Wounding on 3s, twin linked. That's 3 wounds at AP 0.
Ooh.
So, how much damage?
1 each.
Yeah. So then nope.
Fails both feel no
Devilfish
pain.
here going to put all the small guns into you. So burst cannon, 2 miss.
He's really chipping away at this unit.
1 wound at AP 1, damage 1.
He's got to though, right?
shit, I was gonna
He
put it
needs
on.
to at least.
They.
He needs to at least kill
So that's
one of these big bricks, and he's almost done it to the Terminators.
4 you said?
Yep, 4 at damage 1 from the Devilfish here.
Yep.
Into your dudes.
Trying to work
But I'm not sure how much shooting he's actually got left.
So pretty much. Yeah, there was the 2, and I've got 1 big. Keep that. Oh no, he can go.
Welcome in, second to none. Great to have you joining us.
So, okay, these little.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm out of big. So I'll go. Are they all damage 1?
All damage 1, yeah. 4 damage 1s.
Alright, I'll just go big.
Yep. 3,
So to fail. The 4.
Oh, 4 up and roll, yep. Cool. So that's all of them shots, so it's just the 2 guys here, so 4 and 4, so Tetra's into you now.
So this is just all the incidental shooting that Ben's throwing at these accursed occultists
Damage 1.
and just forcing Jarrad to roll 4s.
No, all good.
That'll be
Very
that.
interesting
So
game so far, Secondum. Very
strike
interesting
and
game.
Fade. You can come either way.
Oh.
Got a deep strike in there. We'll shoot the air fragmentation launcher into you.
So
'cause
what was that?
This guy can fall back and shoot because he doesn't have the shield
Oh,
generator
okay.
to be able to shoot small
Yep.
systems. So he's got 6 and he's got nobody to guide him because I forgot to shoot them. So he's going to overcharge his cyclics.
Who's that into?
So this guy, he's got 2 cyclics.
Yeah, no, but who's that
into
into?
the Terminator.
Yep. So then he's hitting on 4?
Hitting on 4.
So he's not guided?
So
Yeah.
5s, yeah.
5.
So 2 hits, they're 1 sustained because that unit gets Cayenne from the war gear. And then 3, so that's 2 wounds at AP2, damage 2.
Oh.
So failed 1.
Yep,
And 2 wins.
yep.
So you killed
Now
Terminator
Abaddon's
squad.
open.
Yep.
Now he's open.
And then the fragmentation projector D6 blast, so that's just 2.
Also, great to have you joining us, Carl. Not yet. I've actually got to talk to
no hits. So yeah.
Lockie first.
So
I
that's
want to
that
chat to
shot.
him about
We
a
get
few
that
things.
overwhelming force, and we will. We're not going to strike and fade here. So we're just going to charge the Pathfinders into your Rhino.
So he is spending resources to keep this Rhino tied up. He's keeping the Chosen from getting out. This is the second turn in a row that he's done this to Jarrad,
Zero,
and
need
it's
to just deal with one
effectively...
thing at a time.
Ben just said it. He needs to deal with one thing at a time. And so he's controlling the flow of the battle because he's stopping this big unit of Chosen from coming out and dealing so much damage. He's new to the Terminator so far. He's done a lot of damage to the Accursed Occultists, which are probably going to get overwatched if they move. So as we can see, Ben has scored extend battle lines already for 5 points for controlling the bottom right hand objective. Then we have, which is this guy down here.
So then piling in
And then
there.
he's killed 1 unit that's on the objective here.
What if there's
And really
round
hasn't killed
sides,
anything else.
coherency there,
So he's only going to be
and
getting
that's illegal pilot
3
and move.
points on overwhelming force. So we'll give him 8 points on his secondaries.
Attack, so I'm just going to end my turn there, I think. Yeah, so we'll get 3 points for overwhelming force for killing the Terminator.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that
Yeah. Oh,
that combat.
One rotate, 0.
Yep. Takes 1, I'll come
Yeah.
back.
And you can fight
Then
my
3,
squad
I'll go
too.
the squad of little guy.
1 hit.
Nothing.
Yep, and then I fight with that unit, nothing. Cool, so yeah, 3 points for that and 5 for extend, and I'll
Nice.
give that to you.
So change of the turn.
Yep, that was me. So
CP.
Abaddon, I'll go reroll hits.
Okay.
And so
Yeah, CSM, not necessarily. So they do have unit of 10 Chosen stuck in this Rhino down in the bottom left that Ben is just tagging up a storm on.
the
Second turn in a row he's tagged up. He does have the Accursed Occultist still
So
alive, but he has
before that,
lost
we
the
need to do
Terminators.
coherency at the end of my turn.
Okay.
So that guy needs to get pulled, and is that guy within 2 of each there?
So just doing a coherency
Okay.
check.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
guy's also going to have to get pulled.
oh, yeah.
Really smart
Yeah.
play here. Calling coherency where he sees it and just making sure that he's...
These guys can't maintain coherency.
Oh, gosh. That's all 3 torments just gone. Through coherency, that unit of Accursed Occultist is now a shell of what it was. is not going to be able to do a lot going forward in this game.
Then
Very smart call by Ben. Very smart call.
Yep.
So-
let's take a battle shot check.
yep.
Just a
Does that
quick
have to-
update on the
Yeah,
points.
it's after you've respawned.
Yeah.
So we did get 5 points on
I'm
extend
getting there.
and 3 on overwhelming to bring Ben's tactical total up to 10, which will put his overall total up to 15, which is really good for turn 2. So looking at Jarrad
And then
in terms of his points, he's, I believe, at least getting 5 on primary, if not 10.
cards behind enemy lines.
You've already got assassinate as well.
Yep.
So yep, behind enemy lines and assassinate. Should be doable here.
So behind enemy lines, interesting draw.
So then I'll go.
And I'll just go double check the points before I can confirm on the primary there, ladies and gentlemen.
So their battle shots down. I failed it. 6. Damn it. Yeah, that. Oh, no.
Are they battle shocked or fine?
Oh, no, he's 6.
Yeah. They're 6?
Yep.
On
so
the demigod?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be 10 points primary because Abaddon doesn't need to take a check.
Behind.
You can look at my thing if you want. You just check down there, it's all good.
And you've brought everything on now, haven't you?
I've got everything on the board yet, nothing in reserves. I've just marked out a little behind enemy zone.
Alrighty, so did confirm the 10 points on primary, so it does put him up to 18, which means that going into turn 2, the CSM do have a good amount of HP on the table currently. So currently marking out the deep strikings or outflanking that he is able to make use of.
Oh, even your
Man,
bikers
that's
can do it.
annoying.
So what's really interesting here, I'll pop my face up here. What's really interesting to see is that he brought one back and was able to hold that one with the torments.
Right,
At least I believe that is a rule for them, that they can regenerate, and that's why there's such a hard
this
unit
one goes,
to deal with.
And then that one goes.
Yes, so you can return one torment or 3 mutants back to the unit. So that does allow them, it allowed them in the command phase to get onto that objective to control it, which is really great. So it means he got the points on primary. Sure, he's still got assassinate, and now having behind enemy lines, it means that this area of the field now comes into play when all of Ben's stuff is here. So there's not really too much agency that Ben has to be able to go back and defend his back lines, because he's really committed to the midfield here. So what I would find interesting is that, well, not what I find interesting. The Accursed Cultists have moved up onto this top objective, and they're probably going to go and tag up the broadsides, quite possibly. I also believe that Ben is on 3 CP, and Jarrad is on 2 now as well. So this turn and next turn are kind of pivotal. They've got an hour, just over an hour left on the clock. In terms of the clock for both players, Jarrad has currently got 40 minutes. Ben has got 28. So that's going to be super important. Super, super important when it comes to how this game will conclude. Because nobody likes being clocked out. But also, he needs to be careful with what he does with Abaddon, because the minute he goes to move with Abaddon, Overwatch, straight away. I would not be surprised if we see an Overwatch here. Ben's got the CP for it. But Abaddon is kind of tough, so...
Just taking the Seekers off because he's shot both of his and the broadside shot does.
Okay, so one of the Devilfishers fired Seekers here, and both broadsides as we called. But the broadsides didn't need to because they, effectively killed the Predator. So it was kind of a little bit of a waste there. But, it is what it is. You got to commit. So I think Ben might be saving his Overwatch for the charge phase. Just because Abaddon's more than likely going to be charging in. The Accursed Occultist more than likely going to be charging in. So he does have a couple of units in good spots to Overwatch, which is particularly the Breacher teams. Or you do have the unit with the Cold Star Commander in there. So, and we are seeing the bikes now.
I can shoot these guys.
Shoot me while I'm in combat.
Seeing
I'm
here.
infantry. You can shoot.
Oh yeah, I can
vehicles
shoot. Yeah. I can
monsters,
only
but
shoot
not
that bit,
infantry.
can't I?
Yep.
And then I am. So you're. I can't go your line.
Yeah. So this is my deployment zone. So
Yeah.
they can. Yeah. So you can come out there, but.
So here is the Venom Crawler
Yep.
that we
So
saw on
shield
the
goods,
list.
'cause-
Very interesting choice to take.
Yep. That's,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That's
Oh,
22.
so
This
that's
line is. So yeah, you're on the right side of the 22 line.
But as you can see,
You're just on
it's coming
one,
right
so
on there.
5.
Oh, sorry. I grabbed it and then forgot to actually move it. Where do I want to put these guys? I think these will come down.
And I think Ben just said he's only got the one CP currently.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to see the board position on the table. And as you can see, Ben just put flare on it now. So let's see if I can swap. We can see it right in the middle, chat. Right in the middle. So Jarrad's got 37 minutes. Ben's got 28, so just over an hour.
They're going to get shot anyway. So.
But chat, what do you guys think of this game so far? What are your thoughts? I think keeping Assassination was a bit of a trap, to be honest. If I was Jarrad, I probably would have just discarded it. I wouldn't have waited until I had the opportunity to score it. At least personally. Considering, there is Anvar. You've got the Cold Star Commander. I'm just getting Ben's list back up.
Oh, so you've screened.
Yeah, you got Anvar, 3 Cadre Fireblades, which, okay.
Like inside my deployment zone for behind enemy lines. So I assume
keeping
that's what you're trying
those,
to do, so.
getting the
It should be,
Cadre
like, within
Fireblade
22 of this corner here.
is quite possible.
So just. Oh, so it's that side of the die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beta the term is out so we could get valuable assets in the middle. That is fair, Exet. Or Carl. Very fair. Schmuck, welcome in. Game is over. The choice being locked up again. Ended any chance. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So you think Ben pulled the bait and switch. Very viable. Very viable. Cards predicted how much Ben wins by, but the winner has been decided. Yes. I also think where the objectives are has been decided. Because next turn, you score points for holding.
He can't though, but
so
I want 2, don't I?
Yeah.
The big thing is that
I will overwatch them.
Jarrad's
if they're
moved.
placed there.
So Ben's just said if they are placed right there, they are going to get overwatched, and those are the obliterators with the Terminator Lord in there as well. Yeah, the tower have definitely pinned them down. And the thing is, with an hour to go,
So
and yeah, Ben
So
is going to.
the commander's squad, so they will have Cayenne, so they will have exploding 6s.
Yep.
Rolling them all together, overcharge, so AP2 damage 2. Hitting on 6s with sustained 1s.
Oh, nice. That's a good number of 6s there, chat.
Yep.
And wounding on 3s because you're strength 7, so that's 3 saves at AP2 damage 2.
So then 4s?
Yep. The guy on here will have cover.
Yep. 2 damage you said?
Yep.
Okay, so then they'll all go to the cover then.
Oops, deals 4 damage.
Yep.
Now, I believe
Just do my
Oblitz are
hazardous.
5 wounds
We take 3 damage from hazardous. That puts this guy on 1 wound remaining.
as well. So, yeah, 5 wounds because 1 is left on 1 wound. So, that's really important that he's been able to do a little bit of damage there. But it does mean the Overwatch potential has been removed. So, Jarrad can move with a little bit of agency up here and with a baton.
Trying to see if I can get.
Dragoon,
His,
welcome in.
like,
Great to have you joining us, my
abilities
friend.
as
It's
well.
only 12 inches, yeah.
Yeah.
So, don't know if you'll be able to get. Well, yes, you might be able to get that then. Within his
test.
base, yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I think that should be right then.
Yeah, so that's your
Yes.
behind enemy lines.
Even with sustained hit, he forgot to roll his sustained hits 1
That's just the
for those
familiar.
6s.
Yeah, yeah.
So 0 damage, so just remember can do that.
That's what he forgot to do. He forgot to roll the extra dice for sustained hits 1.
Alright. What's that? I might just put it back over here. That's fine. Alright, so shooting then.
So he should have actually rolled about 4 more
I might as
dice.
well go a blitz.
So that's
Yep.
the second time that Ben has
that
forgotten to shoot something from that
squad.
unit.
Yep, so they're both
Should be
within
12.
Melter.
Should have still been.
Yeah, they're both in Melter range.
Yep, so then I'll go that. So Dark Pack for sustained.
Yep.
The Nobles. So D3 shot.
Ooh. So normal. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Get a sustained at least.
Yep.
And then 2s. 3 wounds. So there's 6 damage each.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
So you've
Schmuck,
got
100%.
one guy that doesn't have the invuln.
Yeah, so I've got to go on shield generator first anyway.
Yep.
So he fails that one. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see
second to
he
none. Yeah, I would
reroll
agree that it does get lost a bit.
So he saves that, and
Yep.
then 2 more. So 4 up involved, saved. 4 up involved, saved.
Nice.
For damage.
Very nice. Good CP.
Yeah, that went well.
Alright.
I was either going to save all of them or none of them and lose the whole unit, eh?
I'll go
Arabic,
Vikings
yeah.
Yep.
into them.
Yeah,
So
that's very
then,
true. That's very
they're
true.
Dark Pack.
Yep.
Which we do have some broadsides on the
Yep,
table.
all good. These are Dark Pack for lethals.
Yep.
Zinch.
Yeah, because I'm T6, I think.
Yep. So yeah, Zinch give it to
Yeah.
5. So I'll go the 2 Melter.
Yep.
Let's start. 1, and then it's like
Strength from
8.
9, so 3s.
Oh, yeah, 2s.
No wound. Then,
And then-
12 combi bolters. So
And add, so 3.
lethals. And then 5s for these.
Yep.
So it's after the attacks are
More,
resolved,
5
but
saves.
is
Yep.
when you remove the model if you fail the
0,
Dark
so
Pact.
2 ups. We take no damage.
Nice.
Yeah, it really needed to be the melters.
Yeah.
Oh, 100% Cabaret, 100%.
Alright, I'll go. Yeah, might as well use his thing
Yep.
into Tetra then.
Yep, so plus 1 AP.
So,
Yeah, I know.
yep,
I
goes
know.
off.
Yep.
And then I might as well shoot his bolters.
Yep.
Remember, it's up to the players to be policing themselves in terms of rules. So
Is that, do I have to actually engage with him, or is that just at any point I can pick that
It's
ability?
just at the start of the shooting phase.
Yeah. So then I might as well go Vandercore first,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah. It basically is going to ignore cover here. So obviously
the
we've got
Oblitz
5s
also
against
have
shorter
a
cannons.
Terminator,
So
a Terminator
12.
sorcerer with them. Just here, and then you've got a Venom Crawler
go
just there as
Noble.
well.
Yep.
So Dark Pack.
So strength 7, sorry, toughness 7. So wounding on 5s.
Yep.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 though. So add 7.
Yep.
And now it will be low. Not bad. So we got 1. Yep. So what do we got? 5, 8.
Cool. So 5 ups.
And then 2 each.
So that's 1 dead. That's
How many wounds are there?
7 each. So that's 8 damage to one and 4 to the other. So he's on 3 wounds remaining. I'm not sure if I got Deadly Demise, but I don't need to check now. There might be Deadly Demise 1, that's all. Combi Bolt?
Yeah, it's just the bolter though,
Yeah.
so I'll just shoot you.
He's on 1 wound, like
Yeah,
you
that's
might
fine.
as
I'll
well
just shoot
shoot,
you.
right?
Just, you never know, but I won't.
1 hit.
And
No, 4's not a wound.
shot.
Abaddon?
Have it on. Might as well just shoot. I like kill stuff, but like doesn't like to die. I'll just shoot them.
The 1 wound dude, yep.
Yeah, I won't bother duck acting.
Okay. Reroll.
Yep.
Oh, you got the reroll aura.
Sorry.
You chose the
Oh, yeah, I
reroll
did
aura.
too. Thanks for that.
There you go, 4 hits, 4's to wound.
Good remembrance
Three
there
wounds.
from Ben,
So
giving his opponent
they're all
the
AP1. So
rerolls aura that
can
he
we go on 1
did
wound?
forget. Dream Elements, calm down.
Alrighty.
Alright, so then, this thing will shoot.
Yep.
Um,
Big squad or small squad.
I've got a little squad and a big squad.
Yep.
So, you've got 3.
Yeah, 3 in that small
Yep.
squad.
So annoying. So he can't, Rocket can't see anything, it's just everything else.
Oh, 100% Carl, 100%.
He'll dark pact, so sustains. I'll go
Yep.
the combi weapon from the hatch. I'll
Yep.
go that into the 3-man.
Yep.
Alright, so drop 1, add 2. So there's 1 and then 3 saves.
Yep. So in cover, so 3 ups. Saved all.
It's just the 1.
Oh, 1 dead wound, yep,
Yep.
so 1 dead. And then the guys inside, what were they shooting?
Oh yeah, that was them.
Oh, that was
them
them.
inside. So then all the others were to the other weapons for the full squad.
Yeah, awesome, awesome.
Fours,
And just whilst
fours.
that has been mentioned, chat, you are enjoying the coverage, make sure to follow the stream. If you want to support us financially, Stream Elements is giving you 2 ways to do so, just in chat.
And then 3s. These are all AP0 as well.
So just wait for
Okay, so 3
Ben
ups
to
in
finish
cover.
this
Does that get there?
resolve.
Spins. No, 1 alive.
Oh gosh, 1 alive from those
Can't kill them.
Pathfinders that are there. So yeah,
Previous
so
I've actually killed like 8. So
if you want to support us by getting
that
some
was
of
good.
your
That was
wargaming
pretty good.
products from either of those 2 companies that are linked in chat, either Mighty Ape or Element Games,
now
we will get a
charge,
little bit of a kickback from that, so you don't have to spend anything extra to
Abaddon will
support us
go
by purchasing from those 2
to
locations.
Leviathan.
Or if you do want to check out our Ko-Fi
It was
page
only
and
the
subscribe
grenades
to us
on-
over there, you can either do so at $5 or $10 a month, and all of those benefits that you get from being a supporter on there are actually fulfilled in our Discord channel as well. So just a little bit of plug. We do appreciate community supporting the stream financially. It does allow us to get to a lot of events as
I love
well
these little doohickeys.
Oh, no.
and upgrade stuff for our streams and
Yes, it
such.
anyway.
So
The chapter calls and we answer.
Tim, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Great to have you joining us.
Can they fall back shoot?
No, but they are vehicles. They can shoot while in
Oh, yeah,
combat. So.
yeah. I may as well charge them.
Yep.
Like
5s.
Second to none. I'm not 100% certain.
Yep. Get it.
I haven't seen it advertised as of yet.
Cool. So him, and that will mean this guy can probably base that guy there.
Yep.
Yeah, 6-inch doohickey there.
Yep. Hey, oops, sorry. Oh, I don't want to do that.
If you touch on, these guys will get full reroll wounds,
Yeah.
remember? So,
And I'm like, it doesn't help me now.
yeah. I don't expect them to be alive at the end
No,
of your next
you're just going to
turn,
like
so.
shoot them all anyway. So, all right. So we'll go with combat then. We'll go Abaddon.
Yep.
May as well just
I've got no saves here because it's taking 4.
smack you hard.
And there's 6 wounds each, so 4 wounds kills the unit.
Yep. So I'll Dark Pact for sustain.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a rough
Just gotta
roll.
pick them all up.
Yep.
He's just going to re-roll the lot.
Drop 3, but 4 sustained.
Yep.
Then 2s. Yep, that's the unit. Because that kills the commander, this
Yep.
kills the sergeant.
Yeah, that's awesome,
So
Dragoon.
it'll
Love
give
to
you
hear that for you.
assassinate.
Yep.
Sucks that you took the loss, but still well done to come 8.
And then I'll consolidate into.
The breaches.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Oh, his Dark Pact. He fails that.
Takes how many moons?
1.
Cool, down to 8.
Yeah.
Over here then.
Yep.
So Abaddon's on 8 wounds currently,
Oh,
or Abaddon, however you pronounce it. There's always 2 different ways you can pronounce Abaddon,
so yeah, just big
and I just said both.
hit on 4s. I'll do that. Wow. Okay. Why did it? No. I should have done the Dark Pact with them.
Yep.
I forgot to declare it, so. What are. They're not 10, so then 5, so 3.
Yep. So 3 saves, 81. Fail 1 for 2 damage.
Yep. I won't worry about the others.
So over here, we're just going to be doing the nice pile.
Yeah, exert,
So
yeah.
we've just got to end our pile.
That's basically what it is, right?
Everyone that can base has.
Yep.
So these guys here just move 3 inches, which is to that halfway mark.
Yep.
These guys can just move up to there. And then we pile in closer
Because you have to pull. Don't you have to pull to the model though? Not because it says like if you can go to a model,
Yeah.
you have to go to the model.
Yeah,
if
so
you
they
can't
are
go,
moving closer to your model because they start,
Yeah.
6 inches away. Now he's 4 inches away from you.
yeah.
And then with my consolidation, I'm going from 4 inches away to 3 inches away. So I'm still fulfilling the
okay.
obligation of
Yeah, yep.
moving with closer to the closest target, and still in coherency. So there's not many things you need to fill there, because everyone that could base has. So I'm not going to roll attacks on you. I do not care enough. And over here, so 5s and 3s. So like 2 wounds at AP 0.
1.
So 1 wound on the accursed cultists up the top
Cool.
here.
And that'll be the end of your turn. So you
Yep.
scored all your points, which is good. So that's 5 points for assassinate,
Yep.
and 5 points for behind enemy lines. and you got 10 points of primary at the start.
Yep.
Massive turn there for Jarrad. Really massive turn.
So we're going to go into battle round 3. I'm going to draw 2 secondaries. So we get capture from the outpost and bring it down.
Oh, it was only that combat.
Yeah.
So you just doing mine. Yep.
1 wounded, AP 0. So far he's failed every save that I've given him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then his attack.
Yep, into the big squad or the small?
The small.
There's 1 good.
There's 1
yeah.
dude, right.
1 hit.
Well, no.
Yes,
Yes, so that's
6, so failed. So he kills him.
Yay!
No! Cool. They did a great job.
A really close game right now. Going to the top of turn
So I
3.
fall back 6 inches, so I won't be getting to capture me outpost there. Going up to 2 CP. So 18 inches away, so that's not happening there. They can
So
20 on
really
that.
right
So
now what Ben is trying to work out with his remaining time on the
bring
clock,
it down.
which
That
if
will
I
bring
have
it
a
down,
look,
this
he's
will
got
bring it down.
28 minutes with Jarrad having 8.
So we don't have any battle shock checks to take because they're at half strength.
It's going to be really important for him
So we're just gonna
to
fall back
kill
there,
something big this turn.
stand still.
It might be Schmutt. I would potentially agree
guys.
because you can't actually engage with it. You can't actually get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite of a big play, like they got into combat turn 1 kind of thing. So that's why I got bogged down a lot. They do have, you know, just under 44 minutes on the clock. So, you know, they're going through quite well. They're getting there, but there's been a lot of technical play and such. So
it's just the chosen in that transport.
it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here with it. Abaddon, I think we may see...
orange breaches.
Oh, and my cameras are starting to flicker a little bit there, chat. I do apologize. We're going to see the breaches probably fall back onto the objective.
Does that lead guys on here? Yes, it does, but it gets them to there.
Shovadorn, welcome in. It is pink and white tower. It is pink and white. So, very interesting. But it does look nice. It does look nice, I can tell you. So we'll probably see the breaches fall back away from Abaddon to open up so the melters can just go, yeah, cool, we're just going to melt your face off, which would be the play. The breaches moving this way is interesting, but they're probably going to try and remove the obliterators. We may even see the Seeker missiles from here go into the Venom Crawler. You've then also got these guys down here and the broadsides. Now, the broadsides might just go, cool, I'm a vehicle. And just go, if you want to stay tagged, they can probably stay tagged, and they might even have line of sight onto the Rhino and just go, yeah, cool, I'm just going to shoot everything I got at the Rhino. I'm not going to worry about these accursed occultists. And I'm just going to nuke that Rhino to get my bring it down points. So it would mean that it would be able to actually deal with that there and the Venom Crawler as well, being able to get as many points as possible on bring it down, because that is what was able to score Jarrad such a big lead. Turn 1 by getting full points on bring it down. So you've got the 3 crisis suits now coming over here to melt Abaddon's face off. We've also got Seeker missiles that can go into him as well if needed. You've got 2 of the Tetras sitting here that can be able to help, and you can see some smart positioning here, just blocking off a little bit of additional movement, forcing Abaddon to have to go around if he wants to get past the Devilfish. And then you've got the Tetra down the bottom here that will more than likely see something for them. Maybe, you know, the other one on the other side, I believe. No, the other one is not down here, so he has lost one of the Tetras. So he's going to need to move these 2 Tetras over here to actually get line of sight onto that Venom Crawler.
Just get over to there. Obviously on the bottom floor.
Yep. Yeah.
So they're just going to go.
So there's a lot happening, but you can see that now the breaches have moved up here. The broadsides have fallen back out of combat, which is interesting. That kind of would disrupt what I was talking about, but he does want to keep those chosen tagged in the Rhino for now. So he might give up the points on Bring It Down to keep him there.
They've moved.
Chefs, Chiefs the Sasquatch, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Great to have you joining us. So yeah, so this is developing really interestingly for this turn, I would say.
So we're happy with this. These guys were just...
Yep, moving out those, so...
And they're going to move away from you.
So you can definitely get line of sight onto Abaddon, the Accursed Cultist as well. So there's going to be a lot of shooting happening this turn. It's going to deal a lot of death.
Guided by the Tetras.
Yep. There it is. Tetras going in for the breaches. Sustained hits going in there too. Really big. Avash, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Great to have you joining us. Great to have everyone joining us for Uprising Adelaide this weekend.
So the Fireblade, the leader attached, can't shoot his rifle.
Chauve Dawn, thank you for the follow as well.
Yep. So
glad that you guys are enjoying the coverage this weekend.
And then winning on 3s, we're on 1s. And it's turn 3, so we have sustained 6s now.
Yep.
100% Avash, 100%.
Everything for sustained 2s.
Feel free to share this with your friends as well, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and get as many eyes on the Australian 40K end of season tournament that is happening over the next couple of days.
We're rolling all these misses.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm just fishing for 6s here because we hit on 2s with sustained 6s.
Yeah.
So take out the 1s.
Did you get, sustained 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sustained 2 here.
And then we've
Absolutely massive from the breaches. Those Accursed Cultists are more than likely dead. Chat, they're more than likely dead.
20 extra attacks after this. So real on the 1s.
And the strength 5 on them?
Strength 6.
Oh, 6. Okay, yeah.
So winning on 3s.
Yeah.
Real on 1s. So we take out the 1s and we take out the 2s. And these are all at AP1 damage 1.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got another 20 to go. So seeing how this goes, we probably just pull.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, well. That's the big, oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, that was actually a really good save.
Yeah, that. And there's 3, so.
Because you're saving on 5s because you don't have Abaddon's Aura now.
Yeah.
So these are successful.
Oh, yeah.
So you got one big guy.
So I'll just...
Yeah, just do all the field of pain and we'll see what's
Just
here.
see what happens.
So you make 2 of them.
Yeah, so there's big guy plus...
4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, it's just the character left. And the next 20 shots are going to pick you up, so we don't need to roll for that.
Yeah.
The fusion blasters here are going to shoot into Abaddon, guided by these 2 Tetras.
Yep. So then they'd be hitting on 3...
Yeah. With full rerolls.
Yeah.
And sustained 2s.
Well,
Let's put that to you.
yeah, just trying to decide if I want to give them stealth, that's right. And damage...
Damage D6 plus 2 for Melton.
Oh yeah, he's well dead anyway.
Yeah, so no stealth.
No.
So 3s, rolling misses with sustained 6s. So 1 miss, but we get 2, 4, 6. And wounding on 3s because we're strength 9. So yeah, all of these on your invul. D6 plus 2.
Oof. This is a lot of Melter into a Baden.
Yeah, that's...
He's well dead.
Yeah, well dead.
Yeah, even just off the +2s, he's gone. Massive
So
kill there.
The devilfish here is going to shoot everything into. You're top to 6 or 7.
I haven't used it for like ages, and then
I
like
think it might be a 7.
9.
9.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And 9 wins.
He's still going to put everything into you here because split firing is really bad. So he's going to shoot everything into you, guided by this devilfish here. So he'll be +1 a hit. So we got 2 seeker missiles first. So 1 miss, and then 3s, 1 wound at AP3. So invul. Yep. D6 +1. I'm going to CP reroll that. So that's 2 damage.
1-1, always happens, chat.
Then the burst cannon all hits, wounding on 5, so that's 2 wounds at AP1 damage 1. That's 2 damage. And then the gun drones, twin linked, that's 2 wounds at AP0.
One more.
So he takes 4, so he's down to 5.
Yeah.
9, is he 9 and 9?
Yeah, 9.
Alright, Seeker Missile was really sad there. The next devilfish is going to try and shoot into you. Do you want a stealth or anything? Sorry, Nurgle or...
Nah, you can do it.
Okay, so he's just got his burst cannons. He's got no gun drones left, so burst cannon first. 1 hit, no wound. Gun drones, 4 hits. Sorry, no, hitting on 4. So 2 hits, 1 wound, 1 linked. 1 wound at AP0.
No, we're good.
Cool. Then we've got the breaches guided by the Tetra into the obliterators.
Yep, so then that's when I'll do stealth.
They're within 12, yep, so hitting on 3 is with them, so attacks. Your strength a top of 6 or 7?
7.
Okay, so we're running on 5s then. So again, because we're hitting on, we're not going to reroll everything here. Cool, so these are out then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 extra attacks at the end of this.
Yep.
So 5s rerolling 1s. Okay, so those are all at AP1 damage 1.
Yep.
Those ones there.
Oh, yeah.
And then 12 extra attacks.
So AP1 you said?
AP1 ignores cover, so 3
Okay,
ups.
so 3. Cool. So kills him, zone 4.
And then the 12 sustained attacks. We're only on 5s, we're on 1s. So that's just 4 saves at AP1 damage, 1 ignores cover.
4.
Loves it.
Yep,
All saves.
good.
So there's 1 guy left on 4 wounds.
Yep.
Alright.
Interesting.
This
Only
devilfish
one
is going to
obliterator left.
dog shoot your venom crawler.
Yep.
So shooting both his seeker missiles, hitting on 4s.
Nice.
Both hit with 1 sustained. Winning on 3s. That is 2 wounds. AP3, so 5 up involved.
Nope.
No. 9 damage, 6, 7, 8 damage, so that gets him. And his other shots are wasted.
That was good.
His other shots
There
are
goes
in
Venom
range.
Crawler.
And that's all of my shooting there. They're stealth, so that is all of my shots there. They fell back, yep, so that's all of us. So the only fight we're going to...
Are you going to do any charges?
Yeah, I think we're going to charge here.
Yep.
So needing a 6.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that should be right. Yep.
We get a 6.
Oh.
That just stops you shooting. We're going to... Yeah, that's that. So we'll fight... we'll pile in over there at some point. Got to fight here first. Nothing. So you can fight with whoever you want.
I might as well go Mr. Obliterator.
Yep.
3 shots, 3.
So the Venom Crawler only gives him 3 points on Bring It Down,
Yeah, 3 and strength 9.
which is okay.
So 4s.
It's, you know, it's getting points on the board, which is important.
2. Fails it, takes 2 damage, down to 8. And then we'll pile on over here.
Yep.
So got to base you. Got to base you.
So then you're still within 2.
Coherency. Like that. That should be 2 there. Look good?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. So yeah, that's what I'll do. That's 2.
Cool. I'm not gonna roll any. Don't care.
Yeah, no. I'll just roll because just if I can kill
Yeah.
one. There's 1. Nothing.
Cool. I'm gonna discard capture on my outpost for 1 CP, and I'll get 3 points for Bring It Down because you're only 9 wounds.
Yep. No prisoners. Investigate signals.
Actually, no. We'll keep capture in the outpost. No, you can just put 10 OC on there. We discard it. And then so signals and no prisoners.
Yep. Yep.
So you'll get 0 primary, and you'll have no battle shock checks needed.
At the end of yours, did they want to pop out? Not really. You can't get any better.
Or just now that you know that you've got to investigate signals.
Oh
though,
yeah. Sorry. Yeah. That's what I mean. Right. I wouldn't have been able to get them.
I doubt you'd get the whole unit.
Yeah.
Here you could, but it's just because you've already drawn investigate signals.
So,
he heals.
pretty big turn so far from Ben here for turn 3. He was able to get rid of a lot of things.
Well, now
He was able to tie up the Oblitz, get rid of the Venom Crawler, get rid of the Accursed Occultist, and get rid of a Baden,
10-man unit,
which
I don't think
means
you're getting within-
really the only things that
Yeah, no.
Jarrad has
With a
left
10-man
to
unit,
play
there's
with
no way of
is
getting out
Was
of
it
the
there.
all got
Oblitz and the
50 in that?
Sorcerer,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
the Chosen, his Cultists,
38
and the
bases,
bikes.
aren't they? And then a 40
So very low scoring game.
Yep.
But Ben is gonna
basically
start to take away from this
escape,
because next
check,
turn
fall back.
he's gonna get 8 points
yeah, so
and
I have
8
to-
points,
'cause I
making
can't
16
move.
points,
You cannot
putting him on
disembark
31 and then
when
15 in the
falling
final
back.
turn,
Yeah.
putting him on
So if you
46,
just, if you fall back
which
and
is
do not
huge.
blow up, then I will literally just charge you and wrap you again.
Yeah. I know.
It's really awkward.
Raging, I got no control over that, brother. That's
Yeah,
what you
yep.
get
So
for
3.
betting.
So then I might as well.
To get wholly within 9,
Yeah.
it's only 15 inches. Oh, you need 15 to be within 15 of the
Yeah.
corner with a 6-inch move.
Oh, no, there's only 5.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
It's not going to happen.
So you can kind of
So once
see
they pull back,
how the board state is, and
Shoot
once Jarrad moves.
I want to.
I'll change the view here just whilst he's
Painful.
standing there. You can really see that the tower have got thorough board control right now.
And then that goes,
Ben currently being on 3
no,
CP
that one goes.
because he did discard.
At the end, like it. Start of the
Jarrad's
turn.
on 2.
Start of next battle round,
Yeah, yeah.
so I won't score primary there.
On there, so you really want to have those 2.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to figure out
I'll
if he
go
can deny primary in some way, shape, or form.
I'll go
this-
pull back, shoot charge.
Yep, just try and shoot me death there.
Yep.
So spending a CP, I believe he's on 2 or 1. I'm not 100% certain in terms of his CP count. But this is fallback shoot and charge is really important, particularly if he wants to try and deny Ben getting points
Pretty much.
down here and getting the 8 points.
Yeah, I
I
don't think you
believe.
can get that far round to stay out of engagement.
Yep, it is 8 points. So if he wants to deny those 8 points, currently just under
So we're just going to overwatch you with breaches.
26 minutes on the clock, as you can see on screen. I do apologize about that fumble, chat. Things are really interesting. If we look at the clocks, they are dead even. 14 minutes each, so they'll go a little bit over, but that's okay.
I'll put the clock to me for this.
So 14 minutes apiece. 13 minutes about to go into for Ben. So really right now, both of these guys need to set up so that they score. Even if game ends turn 4, if they're able to score turn 4 and play as though turn 4 is the end of the game, they might be able to get through turn 5 as well, depending on how much is left, but we'll see what happens, I guess.
And then we've got the 2 damage.
Oh, triple 1 fails.
No hits, and there's gun drones. Nothing.
So he's firing into the Oblit.
Good shot.
Took 2 of them. Took 2 of them there.
These will go.
So I'll see if we can see where they were, where they shot from on the table. Because I can't actually see them. Unless it was from another unit, but I'm pretty certain that big brick of crisis suit aren't there anymore. And this is the pivotal view, because you can see the control that Ben has had. There's a unit there, units there, units there, and then you've got those guys there, right?
All right.
That's it.
Shooting, I'll go shoot Tetra.
Yep.
It's only got 3 left.
Also, I hope you guys like the new views as well that I've tried to incorporate for the weekend,
Yeah.
and so we get some different perspectives about what's going on the table. We can see
So now I'll go.
models behind ruins and such as well.
It's well outside your melter, but it's still 4 damage. So,
Yep.
so let's go that. I'll go Dark Pack
Yep.
for sustain. So we get 3.
Sustained hits on the Dark Pact.
So adds 1.
2 saves, so 6s. No.
So 8.
Yep.
And there goes that Tetra.
That will give me that though.
Love to hear it, Accident Viking. Glad you're enjoying the coverage.
He doesn't need to shoot. I'll go everything into them.
Yep.
So Dark Pack. Oh, his Dark Pack roll. He fails it.
He's got 2 wins remaining.
In 1. Alright. So combis.
2 hits. No sustained. Nothing. 1 wound. Saved.
Killed Kenny. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
Bolters. Wow. There's 4, and then adds 3. 3.
Cool.
You got 4. Yep.
3 ups, 4 ups. So take 3.
Yep. And his Dark Pack. He passed. So then I'll go bikes into Tetras.
Yep.
So I'll go the melters. They'll Dark Pack or the lethal.
Yep.
The melters. Yep. So one's lethal.
Yep.
That's it. Yep. So there's 2 melters.
AP4 goes right through.
Yep. So
7 wounds. So
probably. Oh, it doesn't.
7.
Anyway, does it?
so that's 1
Yeah.
dead.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, another Tetra gone.
And then all the bolters.
So only 3 Tetras remaining.
What do we got?
Heaps of lethals there.
Yep. So
Might be the unit.
And what's their toughness?
7, so 5s.
1 more.
7 saves on
no
the
AP?
Tetra.
7.
Oh, sorry.
Fail 2.
But some hot rolls there from
And
Ben.
then that should be all my shooting.
You haven't shot the sorcerer yet.
Yeah, not worth it.
Okay.
I'll go the charge.
Yep.
7 should be. Yep.
I do have 6 OC here. Just,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just because they're on the bottom floor, but
was that through?
it is on the other side, so it should be.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we might have knocked it a bit, but
Okay.
if not, I'll just heroically intervene and.
Yeah.
Which does have the CP to heroically intervene to make sure he gets the OC on there.
Cool. So yeah, happy to let you call it either way, but the other side of the lip should be over this objective.
Okay.
But that's up to you, whatever you want.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'll just say you've got OC. That's fine. It is the same.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the same there, but yeah.
Yep. All good. And then I will charge here. Charge here. May as well.
Yep.
So split. Yep. And then sorcerer turn. Yep.
So the Oblit's going into the Devilfish, and then Librarian is also going into the Devilfish as well. But
Alright,
trying
so
to
I'll
do
go
so in such a
5.
way that he gets movement onto that objective,
probably
the Omega objective.
Actually matters.
Yep.
So the CSM could pull this back, ladies and gentlemen. Very much
curse
could
weapon.
pull this back.
I had it here. Yeah. One's a curse weapon. So curse weapon. So I won't Dark Pact.
Okay. One wound.
Yep. One.
Saved.
All good. Swords. Yep.
One wound.
One.
Saved.
Good. And then I'll
Obliterator.
do the obliterate. You
Yep.
might be able to do
3s
something.
and 4s. All hit.
Yep.
2 wounds. Go both.
Yep.
Down to 4. And you.
The sorcerer. Oh, he does have.
He's D3 damage with like 4
Yeah.
attacks, so
That's true.
3 hits.
Nothing.
Ooh, no wounds there
So
from the
just gonna
Sorcerer.
Fight back against the Obliterator there, so
Yep.
5s and 5s. 2 hits.
2 on the Oblit. 2
Two
wounds.
wounds.
Can he kill the Oblit with the Devilfish?
You're alive.
Oh, that would have been funny.
And that's the end of your turn, so you get 2 points for
Would have been
signals
really interesting and really funny.
And then I
2
got.
points for
Tetris.
no prisoners. Yeah, because you killed that unit of Tetras.
That's it.
Cool,
your
so
turn.
battle round 4, this objective disappears.
Yep.
I'll hold 1 for 8. And I'll draw some missions. So signals and secure. I don't think I actually get this. Move too far away. Yes, we can actually get that. So we will spend, so we got up to 3, we'll spend 1 CP to redraw investigate signals.
Yep.
And we get air denial instead. Perfect.
Nice.
So
Great
I think what we'll do
redraw.
is he falls back to there. They move down to here.
Absolutely phenomenal
These guys
redraw there
go
for
that way.
Ben.
Go.
That could really swing things.
They're going to advance
So he will score
3 inches. That's
8 points on
9.
primary to put him up to 23,
So that's getting
which will mean he is on 36 points.
there. And he falls back, he flies, so he's just going to go to here.
Yep.
Yeah. Check on him.
This is massive right now, chat, and we are on battle round 4. So it means the alpha objective is no more.
Stand still.
So it means that this one is gone.
4.
Actually, we'll do that in a better way.
That's 16 inches of movement. So
that one's been taken.
To there,
and that's your Omega.
We'll put the front of him just over here.
So this is really interesting. Getting those that clutch redraw to get area denial has really proven to be quite
Crisis will advance, so that's a 16
for
move.
For Ben right now. He's able to score that for a max of 5 points, and he's able to get secure no man's land. So that's another 10 points for this turn, putting him up to 46 points, which I think does put Jarrad out of that range of being able to catch him. So it's going to come down to a turn 4. We do have just over 15 minutes on the main clock. Both players
just area denial there.
Have currently got, I believe, Ben has got 10 minutes left, and Jarrad looks though he's got just over 6.5 minutes left. So they could get turn 5 if they are quick enough on the clock.
There.
So that is, something with using the clock keeps you going at a good pace and get to at least a turn 4 finish minimum. So really, really solid. As you can see, those I think it's Pathfinders down that bottom have just fallen back out from the Rhino to enable the crisis suits to blow it up.
Full squad still.
But does mean that he can't bring out the full unit, so models are going to die. He will probably pick up the bikes as well from these guys. Now, I will note, actually, those bike models are Vanguard, they're Slaves to Darkness horses, horse riders, which look really cool. I can't get a better shot than I do just down here, but I like the use of AOS models in 40k at points too. That's really cool.
Oh, that's right, we got rid of signals. What am I doing? So air denial and secure. So we get secure and air denial for 10. These guys should be here.
So basically what Ben wants to do now is just really put some nails in the coffin to ensure that he's doing well for his scoring.
Toughness 5, so winding on 3s.
And trying to maximize how much of a score he gets out of this game.
We're hitting on AP1 damage 1, ignoring cover.
And you still had more?
This full squad will be shooting.
Okay.
And I'm re-rolling all misses here. Just to get the sustain. So it'll be like when I shot your accursed with like 40 wounds. And the broadsides can follow up shoot like. So it's just that Devilfish shooting everything into the obliterator.
Yep.
So that's 4 shots with his burst cannon and 4 with the carbine. So that's 1 miss but 1 sustained. No, those don't win, so 2 wounds at AP1 damage 1 onto the obliterator. Get him. Then
so the Oblit's gone.
The Terminator Sorcerer getting guided by the...
And the bikes also got picked up by the breaches.
Do you want me to roll that breacher unit out onto you? It's, again, the 30 at AP1 damage 1 ignores cover.
No, I got it. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, there's a lot of 6s there.
Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12 attacks back in the pool after this.
Wow.
And they're wounding on 3s, rolling 1s. So we've got 12 extra attacks after this, but these are all AP1s, so 3 up saves. And you can 0 one of them, I think.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dead.
Yeah, Source is gone.
Yeah.
So what's left on the table for Jarrad is the Cultists and the Rhino. And he's just going to call his turn there.
We get 10 points.
He's trying to get through the game. He wants to try and get turn 5. So he has 5 points on both.
Again, 0 primary.
Put on 23. which now puts him on 46.
Enemy engage on all fronts.
Yeah. You've only got 2 units on the board, so I believe you get to redraw this. You only have 1 or 2 qualifying in your army, so you do not get to redraw because you've chosen qualifying.
Yep. Yep.
And I'll just go get those secondaries
so
again,
it's pretty
chat.
much,
because-
if I can somehow
Yes.
kill them,
Smelt. It is round 1. There is 10 minutes
can at
left,
least-
or just above that. I would just
When
go
they
grab
die,
those
they come out.
secondaries, and I'll be right back with you, chat.
But that one's gone. Then that will go.
Yep, so yeah,
Can't
next
get it
turn,
out.
this one's disappearing.
Yeah, so it's pretty much I just shoot everything into them.
Yep.
Just to open that up. Yeah, you can come around.
Take that if you want. Do you want to redraw one of your secondaries, maybe, or just?
Well, I don't think, like, no prisoners is gone. There would be nothing I can really.
It'll be in like an action secondary, like cleanse or something. Oh wait, I've got the thing here. I can read out what you've got left.
Yeah.
So you've got air denial, tempting target, cleanse, defend stronghold, deploy teleport Homer, extend battle lines, overrun force, secure numbers, and storm hostile. None of which are really like defend strongholds.
Just spent mine, yeah. So.
But that's the only one you can realistically achieve there. Yeah, give it a go.
Close. Yeah,
Oh well.
doesn't help me, but that is my as well. I'll advance them actually,
Yep.
just so they can kind of hide.
Yeah, just so I'm not able to shoot you.
And I've still got. I can get 5 on there, I think. Yep, and then they'll just shoot in them.
Alrighty, chat. So, yeah, pretty rough secondaries to draw for Jarrad there, being capture enemy outpost and engage. Not the greatest ones to utilize for sure.
Yeah, they're just an inch back.
So,
back a titch if you have to.
Yeah.
it's really interesting
There's no way
to see how the rest of this game
10
is
guys
going to
who
play out.
literally need 80% of the Rhino free.
Yeah, he's going to have a tough slog getting the Chosen out of this brick here and going from there. So he's got the Cultist there and the Rhino, but
It's a really
it's-
rough position, right? Like this Rhino pushed up against the wall like that.
Ben was able to just... Ben's just cornered him right there, turn
It
1.
was like literally the game plan.
And
I'll just shoot everything into them.
Yeah, you can get your plans. So
I've got a little bit of a snore
So then
neck
I can
chat,
go
so I am
have it-
standing
so I'll
up
duck
a little bit
Yep.
more.
So
So
Noggle, so have it
that's
so I can
yeah, I'm going to change position a little bit for the moment. Sit down when I need to and stuff. So yeah,
So then you've got.
we've got some dice going here, some shooting.
So 4s, you can lose 4.
And then
I know the internet is dropping in and out of stability. I do thank everyone for sticking with us through the issues.
there was. Oh, yeah, combi. Sorry. So yeah,
force,
you're
yeah.
right. And then there was the 2s.
Threes with 4s being devs. I've got 2 guys left, so 1 dev, 2 saves, and I'm dead. Just the Pathfinder's gone.
The Pathfinders have been removed, but it's too little too late, to be fair.
Good boys.
You know, Ben's been able to
that's it,
keep them tagged in there for the 4
why
movement
not?
phases, basically.
I was going to say, what I'll do is I'll charge. Just because.
Yep.
I can probably get it away from the wall then.
Yeah.
8-inch charge.
So then,
Okay.
I'll be able to get out to here.
Yep.
And then tank shot.
Interesting.
Why not?
I was wondering if he was going to tank shock him.
Because I'm like strength 6.
Strength
but I'm
6,
not,
so
I'm not
you're-
above your.
Yeah, I'm T5, so that'll be
Oh.
8 dice. I'm 6 wounds though.
Yeah. I'm just like, I might as well. There's one.
1 mortal wound, cool.
You get to hit me back.
Oh, you get to make your normal attacks first
Oh.
as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, so there's two.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds there.
Down to 4.
After like 3 rounds of attacking like just the
Pathfinders,
Pathfinders to like nothing.
Alright, so you won't score any secondary there.
No.
We've got up to 4.
Oh, yeah.
This disappears. What do I draw? Assassinate and cleanse. You've got 1 character in there.
Yep.
That'll be destroyed at the end of the battle, so I will get 5 points for that if I manage to stop you getting out. So what can I do? I could just try and shoot you to death. So that's probably what we do.
So we are
we'll
in now the
advance
final turn.
Pathfinders. Sorry, breaches.
So Ben
teachers.
did get assassinate and cleanse, I believe.
So front guy gets to here. So I'll just come up to like that. These
It's not my fault.
Pathfinders
It's
can move
the
up,
fact that the Australian
so
internet sucks.
advance them.
Raging. So I'll just
So that you want
update the points
oh,
because
Clayton
yeah,
can still do it with you.
Jarrad didn't get
Yes,
any
double
points
fish.
there, so he,
Oh,
I
yeah, it's got to take battle
wouldn't be
shots with
surprised
Devilfish.
if he didn't
It's
discard
9,
both
so
of
it's fine.
his.
So yeah, we can cleanse with Devilfish and I advance 1 inch with these guys. That's a 7-inch move. So that's up to there.
So then for points, going to turn 5, Ben does control that bottom
Devilfish pokes
objective,
out a
giving
tiny
him
bit.
15 on
No
38.
So broadside stands still. Tetra moves 14, so that's
Gonna put
10
him
to
on
there, down to 4.
61 points currently.
He can move 14. And he's just going to move 12 to there. And they're to consolidate. So there.
These guys are really going really quick right now to try and get these
Clean, so
final
we're gonna shoot
turns
broadside
done
to
within
here.
the
We've got
time.
to
And this
anything?
objective's now gone as well. So it now just leaves the Omega. It looks like noughts and crosses.
So broadsides will be hitting on 2s, rearing all misses, guided by the tetras, shooting all their stuff left. So hitting on 2s, 1s, 3 hits, strength 12, so winning on 3s. So 2 wins with AP3 onto your Rhino. Both fail. So we are D6 plus 1 each. The first one, 6. Second one, 3. That's 9 damage, you're dead.
And there goes the Rhino.
Yeah, disembark.
He basically set up so that the breaches are there to be able to blow away the Chosen basically straight away once they disembark. Like, it's very smart. Like, I don't think he should have tank shocked. He had to try something, and I give it to Jarrad. He really did have to try something. But I don't think the tank shock was the right play. But it was the only chance he could have gotten some movement. So it is what it is.
And then a roll for him. 6, 8, 10, 11.
There goes one.
So 1.
Just 1 mortal wound there.
Sorry.
Cool.
Go
So
more
then we're going to use.
Oh,
the-
and then
Oh, yeah, do block it.
yeah, nope.
Doesn't blow up.
So the fusion blasters are going to. We're going to shoot the breaches first, so that
Smart.
all of them within range, guided by this devilfish back here.
He's got 3 minutes on his
That's
clock,
30
so he can
attacks,
do
10
this
on 2s, reeling all
this,
misses. We're gonna reel absolutely
result,
everything because you're on
and
You're on an
it's
objective,
done.
so we'll get full reroll
But I
wins,
do
yeah?
believe that Jarrad is actually out of time.
Oh, so yeah, I would have discarded both them at the end
Yep.
of the turn.
Jarrad has got 48 seconds on his clock. He's got a literal minute.
Sustained it first.
There's a lot of sustains.
So 3 misses, 3, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16 extra attacks.
Oh,
So wounding on 3s because of strength 6, rerolling all failed wounds.
and there's a lot of failed wounds there, but he's getting to re-roll them, which is nice.
Yep.
I don't know if you had much choice.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah, Jarrad was saying it wasn't the best decision, but didn't have much choice there to make.
Cool, so these are all at AP1 ignores cover.
Oof. So it's going to be 4s on the Chosen. Is it going to be enough to kill the majority of the unit?
So that kills him. AP1, you said.
Yep, so 4s.
Chosen are 3 wounds apiece.
3
So
wounded.
it's 4.
Cool, and then we've got the...
And then he's
So he killed 4, and then he's still got
16
16 more
sustained
shots.
So 15 more wounds at AP1.
All right, so that's time on the clock. They've got
Yeah.
about 2 minutes extra.
Body. Cool, is that unit done?
So there's a little bit of
We've got 3
leeway.
crisis suits guided by the devilfish.
Yep.
So 1 miss, 4 sustained hits.
All right, let's see if he's able to
and
finish him
wounded
here.
on 2s because of strength 9.
Oh,
These are AP4, so they go right through, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
minimum 3 damage because of melter.
Oh yeah, nice.
So
So there's 4.
literally 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all at 3 damage minimum.
yeah, the Lord got
And
picked
that'll be
up,
the
giving
end
him
of my
assassinate.
turn. We'll get 5 for cleanse, 5 for assassinate, and we'll see if you can draw defense stronghold. Basically, it's your only chance at points.
There you go.
There you go. So yeah, you get 3 points for that. Man, thanks for the
Good
game.
game, man. That was fun.
That was scary turn 1. Abaddon fluffing and only killing 2 crisis suits.
So I'll just
Yeah.
go. I
That
believe
was
he did
huge.
draw
The
defend
Fiona Pains, I
stronghold,
think, were
Oh, that
incredible.
was like great.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've just finished, yep.
and I'll just go get the final result for these guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Cool,
be back
thank
with
you.
you in just 1 second.
So that'll end as 81 to 42 on my
Nice. Yeah, so I got.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So did you track the same as me, 81 to
Oh.
42?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do have the correct points. It was overwhelming force and
Last
defend
time trying to
stronghold
put in
as his
scores,
last,
it wouldn't do it through.
All right.
as the final ones.
Yeah, I can submit that on the web.
So-
if you'd like.
All right. Yeah.
That's basically where things are at, where they end for this one. So
Yeah, you had to do it through like the web.
the players get, they get battle ready. So 81 to 42,
Yep, we're just submitting now on the web.
massive game from these guys. Really appreciate them playing game 1 on
Thanks again for the
stream.
game.
No, that was fun.
It was
yeah, it was
really
pretty much
Wrapping
you getting
it,
turn
great
one,
game.
Yeah,
wrapping it,
to have on
because you
stream.
didn't
Really
would've,
happy with that
shut them out.
game.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
enjoyable
you
as well,
would've
seeing an
gone back
interesting
behind,
matchup
But they
on the
would've-
table too.
run out.
I will pay out
Yeah,
the
getting
prediction
that
for
wrapped
everyone.
is, like, so important.
Everyone who went Tau, well done. And there are your
It's
points.
100% the reason that the
But yeah,
Crew
ladies and
and
gentlemen,
Pathfinders are in the
we're going
list.
to jump over screens here in just a second.
The chapter
All right.
calls and we answer.
And it's going to be super loud because I didn't drop the alert box down to where it was. Cool. So we are actually going to a lunch break now. That I've actually lost one of my cameras, but I'll be fixing that up in a second, getting that done. So we're going to have, I believe the next round is going to be at 12:45-ish or somewhere like that. So around a decent time frame. We've got enough time for lunch. So feel free, leave the tab open.
Submitted, okay?
Feel free to mute as well. I'm just going to drop the players a little bit. So yeah, feel free to leave the tab open. Go grab some lunch for yourselves.
Yeah, you too.
It's going to be a great event. We're going to reset. I'm going to grab some food, go to the bathroom, all that fun stuff. I really thank everyone for joining us for Uprising. It's awesome to have all you guys joining us for the coverage. Drunken Wog, thank you so much for the follow as well. Everyone's been dropping proper follows. Really appreciate it. If you're able to subscribe to the stream as well, it does really go a long way to helping us get to more events across Australia. But that is going to be us for round 1 here from Adelaide Uprising. Really hope that you have enjoyed the coverage so far. And we will be back with round 2 after the lunch break. We'll catch you soon.